support you. In fact, I'll call you Paris. Paris, the realtor. So Paris, if we can show you how to make 30 calls within a half an hour to an hour, is that something that you're willing to is that a price you're willing to pay for success?
Man, he better be. He got all his kids to keep up with. People ain't cheap. He better be. That's an easy answer for me. Yes.
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear us?
Yeah, you broke up on the last question. My Bluetooth went in and out. I was getting in the car. Can you repeat it?
Yeah, take that damn Bluetooth out, man. It messes up your experience here in Clubhouse. So here's a question. I want to listen to this one very carefully. This goes for everyone. If you were guaranteed to make $1,000 in 7 days, is 1 hour a day worth it reaching out to clients trying to get business?
Absolutely.
All right, so here's another thing. You're not only reaching out just for the 10K card, you're a realtor. So you can be making 25 calls daily speaking on real estate. All right? So you can make the 25 calls within the hour, yes or no?
Yes.
Can you send 25 text messages, yes or no?
Yes.
Can you send 25 direct messages on Instagram, yes or no?
What's the last one?
Can you send 25 messages on Instagram, yes or no?
Yes, I'll figure it out.
That's a smart answer. Also, are you willing to share one encounter or one episode you had sharing the experience of your card on stage with a total number of 25 members daily? What does that mean? Currently, this room has 21, 22, 24 members. So today you already qualified. Speaking on 10K cards, you already click on the checkbox. You see, here's the thing. The monster lives in your head, buddy. And only when you address the monster, you realize that he's a gutless, spineless piece of you-know-what. So in this audience, I'm going to show you how to wipe those fears, wipe those beliefs that's stopping you, and get into the game. You have people like Gina that's going to push you on your face. Stephanie's here to kick in your ass. Lauren is not going to let you go. And you mess around Jacob, you're going to have a different problem. So the point I'm trying to share with you here is join the 7-day challenge community. Let's push you and show you. Because here's the thing. There's something called an automatic text. There's something called the shortcuts. I'm going to help you guys to build your shortcuts. When someone texts me 7-day challenge, all I do is go to their text message and I dial 777 and an automatic message pops up with the link. So I'm going to show you guys how to do all of this. And also I'm going to show you how to do a 3-step introduction to someone else. You don't have to always send your product to someone in the beginning. Hey, Jacob, I was just on stage with you. I love that you just have a nonprofit. It's a topic that's near and dear to my heart. Send. That's it. That's going to compel Jacob now to respond to my message. And then my second message to Jacob is, look, if there's any way I can assist or introduce you to someone else, please feel free to get in touch. Here's a link to my digital card. Boom. Mission accomplished. You just got your card in front of Jacob. Okay, so while you're on stage, every stage that you're on, listen to the speakers. Listen to something they said, and then quote them back in the DM. Take a message that they just give you and say, hey, I really like what you just said about XYZ. Hey, I had that experience before. Hey, whatever it is, make reference to it. Because when you do, they will respond to you. And then when they respond to you, the next thing is, hey man, look, this is what I do. If you or anyone looking for a real good realtor who's going to work for them harder than anyone else, please feel free to reach out. Here's my card. Are you on board with me now, Paris?
I'm on board.
So stop selling yourself out of the goals and dreams that's in front of you. Claim it. Take massive action. And claim what's yours, my brother. Okay, enough time spent on that. So just reset the room, guys. Every day, 10 a.m. and 10 p.m., we're hosting a room about 10K cards. And the main mission is to inspire people to take action. Take massive action every day in your industry. Take massive action every day in your family, in your life, and start living a goddamn extraordinary life. Anyone that want to join the challenge, you can either DM me or send me a text message. The phone number is in my bio. Send the words 7-day cash flow challenge. We'll get you started. The challenge begins when you are ready. So every day we'll start a new clock. Now every day, at the end of the day, you'll have an accountability report. You will have to tell me who are those 25 people you call. Did you send the 25 text messages? Did you send the 25 DM? Did you present on a stage with 25 or more? The good news is everyone in this room already checked off box number 5 once they make their presentation today. Why? There's 27 people in the room, and it's going to keep growing. It's Saturday, and I'm jacked the fuck up. So with that said, Stephanie, introduce yourself, and let's start passing the mic around.
Hey guys, my name is Steph. I'm a realtor here in Long Beach, California. Mainly do residential. Huge supporter of Sean and a lot of people in this room. Thank you guys for having me. I'm still at the gym, so I gotta catch my breath, and I'll be listening.
As we pass them.
Exactly. So we're going to do it differently today, guys. We're going to kill dead space. So the moment someone is finished speaking, always ensure you're pulling to refresh. As the person is finished speaking, literally just say, and I'll pass the mic to, and call the name to the person right of you. If the person on the right of you does not answer, the next person just grab the goddamn mic. Let's keep going. This is a 7-day challenge. Back at you, Lauren.
As I grab the goddamn mic, hi, my name is Lauren LaPointe. I'm a lifelong philanthropic and humanitarian. I have over 15 years of non-for-profit and fundraising experience, but I'm an event producer that leverages my artistic background with my colorful travel experiences as I produce inspirational events that are masterpieces unto themselves, as I ensure every aspect of your next event exceeds your expectations. On top of that, I'm an executive producer, an angel investor, real estate investor, qualifier and scout, and an etiquette extraordinaire. I sit on many different boards, and I sit on the Sherlock Holmes boards, which you'll hear more about it in a moment. But I am the founder of Give Heart, Give More. It is a 501c3 charity donation network. It is not its own 501c3 because I am here to network, to give back, give my heart as I put your 501c3 onto a platform. Jacob, let's hear about you and the Sherlock Holmes board that I sit with you upon.
Why don't we? Hello, everyone. My name is Jacob Jennings, and I'm the founder of the Sherlock Holmes Foundation, a 501c3 public charity dedicated to ending housing insecurity around our country and around the world. I specialize in housing homeless LGBTQ youth who have been kicked out for coming out, or kids who have aged out of the foster care system. But our model has now expanded to help house veterans and help homeless single mothers and survivors of domestic abuse. So we are just trying to go around the world making it a little better than how we found it. So we have people like Lauren, who is wonderful, who sits on our board, helps us with our fundraising, and she's a little light. Now let me tell you, just because we're doing something good does not mean we don't have fun. You have to be a little nutty to change the nutty world. So I'm a little crazy with this. Hopefully you're enjoying this too. And I'm going to share a little bit about what I do with 10K Cards now, and something I'm going to be asking Sean to do to update it real quick. I want to put our board we have a twice a month now board member meeting that we are going to be hosting, and I put all the updates and stuff on my 10K card. So when I send a mass message out to all of my board members and volunteers, they just go to my 10K card, they see the updates that are on there, and now they're kept up to date constantly versus having to go and check their email and look for things in their spam, which is kind of annoying. So I also use it with my Calendly link, so people can go ahead and hit my Calendly to book an appointment directly with me, which is so effective because I don't have to send them that long bit.ly link or whatever that does not have any branding on it. So that's been really cool too. All of our donation pages are on there. What our programs and initiatives are can be on there. And so we're just getting everything set up, and I love what I'm doing with 10K. Thank you, Sean. It's been so much fun working with you on it. It really has been. Okay, so now I'm going to pass the mic over. We've already talked to licensed, but we haven't really learned about you, Mr. Paris. So why don't you go and tell us a little bit about you? Paris going once.
Over to Miss Patrice.
That's it. Hello,
hey,
Patrice.
Good morning, everybody. This is Patrice Miles, and I am a prosperity strategist and mentor. I've been in the mortgage space for I've been in the mortgage space for 23 years, and through the financial struggle, pretty much losing it all, had to build back up, and believe that gives me a unique perspective and opportunity to work with other people and turn my financial mess into somebody else's financial blessing by teaching them to navigate the pitfalls that I fell into. Obviously still doing mortgage loans. I do have a 10K card. Sean, we need to talk because I think I need to update some stuff. But that's it about me in a nutshell, and I'm going to pass everything over to
Good morning or even wherever you are. I'm Angela. I'm also affiliated with 10KCARDS, and I'm doing a challenge. And thanks I'm up on stage, I can use this as a point today. I'm a health coach and an urban gardener, and I use recycled material to decorate and create different over-the-top crochet pieces for gardenings and also for models. I'm also starting over. I'm rebranding, and I feel this was a good challenge for me to actually do because I was gifted the card and someone else gifted me again, and they upgraded my card. So after the loss of so many deaths in my family the last four years, I had to close down my daycare for after 21 years. I stopped my nonprofit for a minute because it was dealing with a lot with children and stuff. So I am really trying to pick back up and start over. So if you want to know more about Angela, please follow me. Click on my Instagram, click 10K, and you can actually see how my card is. And it's helping me. Today I actually didn't put it on my report, but I went into 3 rooms yesterday and got on the stage. I did over 50 DMs, and I did a lot of texting, and I did my 25 calls. I just can't put everybody's numbers on there. That's the only thing holding me back, but I just need to ask them about it. And today, we're supposed to have a memorial for my nephew because he got killed on 4th of July. So I'm hoping this be my day because it'll be a lot of young people out there, and I know they always on social media. That's Angela.
Angela.
And the mic to...
Wait, 1 second. Right? 1 second. I have a genius idea. 1 second, guys.
I think you're going to get work.
Yeah, so basically, hear me carefully in this one. If you're promoting the card to someone and they're not on board, tell them, listen, we're hosting a raffle where at the end of 7 days, someone is going to get a card for free. Is it okay if I put you a part of that raffle? That's it. So we're gonna have a raffle competition, however we want to use the verbiage. But you let them know if you want to be a part of it, we can enter that way you can get the card for free. So if they did not purchase upon your exit, say, oh hey, by the way, we're gonna be doing. Are you following me there, Angela?
I'm taking notes.
All right, so that's what I would do personally. Like, it's almost impossible for me to hear someone say no. Okay, during the course of the day, we're going to run a few exercises, and I'll challenge someone to say they're not interested in getting the card. So we're going to role play, and you're going to see how to overcome all those objectives. Now, I have a next freaking question. Who did the profile image for Jacob and Lauren? Lauren, you just got yourself screwed over because you just found yourself another job. Okay? We're going to chop it up, Lauren, and you're going to start taking the responsibility of creating these damn slut. That shit looks sexy. So, Lauren, I'm coming after you this time.
I want one, Lauren. I want one, Lauren.
That, you know what?
I knew it.
Okay, so here's what's going to happen. Lauren, are you on WhatsApp, Lauren?
I am on WhatsApp.
Okay, so I'm going to add you to the 7-day challenge admin group. Here's what's going to happen. We're going to, okay, now you see, this is why I love what you do. So I'm going to add you to the group, the challenge group. You know, Kimberly should have been in here doing all of this. So we're going to add you onto the group, Lauren. You're going to be responsible for doing the graphics. Is that okay with you?
I will do it when I have time. No problem.
Well, I'm going to give you the rest of the statement and you'll have cards. So hold on stage whether you're in the room, yes or no. I'm going to send an additional 10% towards the nonprofit. So my question to you, will you make the time or are you going to juggle the time? Because I'm going to get someone who can guarantee the time.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Get off your fucking phone.
I love how she's talking shit when you can't hear.
Get off your fucking phone.
That's right. So thank you so much for that, Lauren. I love you so much for that. It's going to be amazing. Also, do you normally charge for the service of creating those profile images?
Actually.
So here's what's going to happen now. I'm going to speak with you later, and we're going to create a profile package. So you're going to do profile packages for clients across all social media platforms. We put a price on it, and then we're going to start promoting that product as a service so that we can all be paid on it. Does that make sense? All right, say less. Once the money adds up, pull the trigger. Okay, with that said, Angela, kindly pass the mic to my beautiful Valley. Okay, I'm listening.
Valley,
oh, there we go.
the mic is yours, Valley.
Well, good morning, Grand Rising. It has been a hell of a week for Valley. Let me tell you. Oh my God. Let me tell you what you never do. I'm going to get right back on track. We sold our house and we called ourselves saying, oh, well, no worries. We'll just pack up everything ourselves. And quite a few people said, we'll help you guys move. Okay, great. We've never done that before. We've always hired professional movers. But this time we did not do that. And it totally backfired on us. And it has been a hell of a stressful week. Good God Almighty. But I am back. So please forgive me. I haven't gone a whole week. But I am back to be on board because I love 10K cards and Sean. But anyway, my name is Valley Sears Jones, and I am your all things real estate in DFW. I help buyers fire their landlord to become the lord of their own land. And investors and sellers, we help you liquidate one asset and acquire another. 10K Cards has been great for my business. It has helped me connect with my clients, my future clients, and my colleagues by sharing the card regularly. Now, one thing, Sean, I want to ask, and I can do that when we talk later, but is I had my QR code for a Zoom call that I was on yesterday, and it wasn't working, so I'm not sure what I was doing. So let's figure that out.
I'm looking into that right now. Right now, Valley. Anything you have to share with me, always do it publicly. Why? If it's a concern of yours, it's probably a concern of someone else. And my goal is to genuinely show up and deliver 100% of the time. So let me look into that right now, see what's possible.
Perfect. Well, let's go.
And you have to pass the mic over to Mr. Face. Come on.
Oh, come on. Let me get, look. I'm a little rusty. I'm back. Face, good morning, Grand Rising. Let's go.
Good morning, Grand Rising, everyone. Peace and blessings to everyone. My name is Anthony Harris. Good friends and family call me Face, but I consider you guys good friends, so you all allowed to call me Face as well. Well, I own a marketing company called Blend Marketing. Blend Marketing is a company that reaches out to all demographics of individuals, showing them how to discover their worth of their business, to grow their business, to scale their business, to understand that their business is very important and they are very important, and showing them how that works. And the 10K card actually added on to my arsenal of what I use to show people how to actually network and get their business out there even further by using the 10K cards. And just having a great time with everyone, and hoping everyone's having a great time on a Saturday morning. And passing the mic over you to Charlotte.
And if Charlotte doesn't answer, Wendy, are you in the building? Take the mic.
Good morning, brothers and sisters. Wow, what an energy. I'm a 9-to-5 long time in my journey, but when I find entrepreneurship, I'm helping families to grow their own, invest in your health. And when I find in Clubhouse, Sean is my mentor now, 10K card. And I'm saying I'm gonna rock it. That's every day I'm getting. I'm on my way. And that's all about me. Let's listen to Olive.
Olivia, sweetheart, how are you? Stop holding your head. Take the mic.
She looks like Olivia, do you have a headache, Mama? I'm here. I'm sorry.
Go for it, Olivia.
I did so many jokes with this picture. Am I doing introductions? I'm sorry, I was doing something. Okay, I'll go ahead and introduce myself. Hey, 10K, Sean, thank you for having me up here. My name is Olivia. I'm a real estate agent out in New York City. I primarily assist first-time home buyers and renters. Main goal is turning those renters into buyers. Of course, owning your own real estate is very important. On top of me being a realtor, I'm also a credit repair agent. I do help you remove negative items from your credit report, and I also educate you on how you can not make the same mistakes that you've made before. Credit is also another great way to start building generational wealth. So reach out to me if you are interested in regards to that. And I love investing, and I love being around people like these people that are in this room. I follow them everywhere. Love just being here to learn and give value whenever I can. Thank you so much.
Let's go. off to Gina. Gina, are you in the building?
Hey, yes, I'm here. Hey, everyone. I'm Gina. I'm a realtor here in Columbus, Ohio. I happen to wholesale as well. And I'm supposed to say why I love 10K cards. Oh, I love 10K card because it's been making me money. Okay. Thank you for having me this morning. Time over to who? Somebody down there.
Oh, Stephanie.
Hey, Miss Stephanie.
Yeah. Hey, Gina. What's up, Olivia? I already messed with Olivia today. So, Gregory.
Yes, he was
Hey,
so
hey, I
funny.
love you too. I don't know if we were giving you your flowers, but I love you too. And I'm so happy to be an affiliate, a part of your 10K. And I'm making sure I'm telling everybody about it. Everyone.
She gets the all, but when I said,
but I said Gina, honey. I said Gina, honey. Honey's more sweeter than the R. Come on.
Okay.
There we go. That was close. So Gina, we move on to Stephanie next to you, and then after Stephanie next to you, then we move on to Gregory. This is the thing with having two Stephanie in the room. So we're gonna have to figure out how we do this one. Stephanie. Stephanie with a red lipstick. There we go. I found it. Stephanie with a red lipstick. Where are you? There you go.
Or you guys can call me Stefania.
I'll call you Stephanie with red lipstick. I'm sorry. That red lipstick
Okay,
has smiles on you.
That's the wider version of me. That's my other half. That's vanilla Stephanie and I'm chocolate.
Say less. Stephanie with a red lipstick. It's your mic. After you, Gregory, then Stephanie with a big, then Monroe Stephanie. Go for it, Steph with a red.
Introduce myself again? Or what are
Yep. We're following the PTR.
Okay. My name's Stephanie, or Stefania, as of today. And I'm a realtor in Long Beach, California, mainly do residential. And I'm a huge supporter of Sean. I have to agree with Gina. 10K cards has made me lots of money. And it's not just the money, it's the relationships that I've been able to make and helping others. And when you bring value to other people, I mean, you will be compensated in many, many ways, spiritually, financially, and yeah.
CEO of 10K cards. If you're ever wondering. And I pass the mic to.
My sister Stephanie.
Oh wait, I'm to Gregory.
Sorry.
Gregory, what have you done to these girls?
You did say PTR words that have to go on a little bit. Can you guys hear me okay?
Oh shit. I'm talking my shit and I'm the one that did not PTR. Oh
exactly.
My bad, guys, my bad. So Gregory and then Pastor Stephanie.
Okay. All right, can you guys hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Hey, what's up? I'm Gregory, the former mailman turned real estate investor in Fort Worth, Texas, primarily wholesale. I love my 10K card. It has impressed a lot of clients. It just seems so advanced. So, glad to be an affiliate, and I'm happy to be in a role. And with that, I pass the mic to
Marilyn and Stephanie Monroe.
Okay, I'm here. I had to run and go get my coffee. I was like, where did I set that down at? Hey, everyone. Good morning. This is Stephanie Smith, licensed life insurance. And, oh, my God. See, I haven't had my coffee yet. Here we go. I am a realtor in Dallas, Texas. I'm also a licensed life insurance agent. I'm also a mentor inside of my brokerage and outside of the brokerage to new real estate agents. VA certified, and I am a cannabis grower. Sean, I'm so excited because I am just now cultivating my first crop, and it's hard as all to heck. So anybody wants to start a cannabis farm, believe me, it is not as easy as you think. But we made it past the storm, and we're getting ready to. We've got a dispensary that's buying all of it, every last drop. So I'm excited about that. And by the way, I am stepping in the commercial world now. I'm excited about that. I have 2 commercial deals on the ground, so under contract, so cross fingers, prayer hands, let's hope these things close. They will change my life. With that being said, 10K cards has changed my life. It's funny because I don't know if you noticed, but on my Instagram I actually posted a conversation that I actually had with not one but probably 3 different clients where I have literally
in like minutes, passed on my 10K card to them, and picked them up as clients. All three of these individuals, it's crazy. So it's the new age. And, you know, I believe my son told me probably about 2 years ago, my older son, he's like, hey, Mom, do me a favor, never pass out a card anymore, like a hand card. Never give that to people my age. I asked him, I said, why? He said, because we take that thing and we throw it on the ground, or it gets lost somewhere in between the car seats, or it ends up somewhere. I have no idea. He said, but it's just something we just don't like having. And so when he saw my digital card, he goes, wow. He goes, now that's what I'm talking about. He says it's quick, it's exchangeable. I go, it is, and like in minutes. The beauty of this card is when you exchange it with someone, and think about this, and you're talking to them, get their information. You ask for their cell phone numbers and their name so you can plug it in your phone. And then when you forward your 10K card to them, now you also have them locked in. Just a little trick, but I've got myself 3 new clients because of that. Because why? When I walked away, their card, whether they lost it or not, it's still in their cell phone, right? So when I call, my picture, I pop up. So this is Stephanie, and I'm done speaking.
And Stephanie passes the mic to.
And passing the mic to, looks like, is Melissa?
Yes, sir. I'm here. Good morning.
Let's go, Melissa.
Let's go. I can't do it as good as Sean, but I'll try.
Oh, hold on, Melissa. Let me say one more thing, and I'm going to let you talk. I'm sorry. Hey, guys, August 13th and 14th. I see Uncle Alvin there, and it remind me. Please get your tickets to Club Live 2.0. It's going to be phenomenal. That's all I'm going to say. And learn, if you're going to get a VIP ticket, which I suggest you do, there's a thing about getting in the room, being around those that can help you excel, or just collaborating with individuals that are smarter than you, that can actually teach you and you can engage with. Be in the room in Atlanta, August 13th and 14th, or if you're going to become a VIP ticket, August 12th. And if you smush Uncle Alvin right there, his picture, go to his link, and Club Live 2.0, purchase yourself a ticket. It will sell out. I guarantee you it will sell out. So this is Stephanie, I'm done speaking. Now, Melissa, there you go.
Melissa, you're getting steamrolled today because I just want to touch on something really quick. So I'm going to leverage my relationship on this app to ensure Uncle Al get the absolute maximum outreach. So here's what's going to happen. With our 7-day challenge, whenever we give someone a complimentary card, one of those buttons on that free card, it says the Clubhouse Live 2.0. So every card that we bless someone with, a button goes onto their card that says Clubhouse Live 2.0. Mr. Lyson Realtor Paris, if you look on your card, you're going to see the Clubhouse Live 2.0. Why are we doing this? Families stick together and we support each other. And that's the only family that I'm aware of. In addition to that, all the friends that I have here on the app that already paid for their card, I am going to literally ask you to carry the Clubhouse Live 2.0. Why? It's what family do. It doesn't cost you anything. Most importantly, Alvin is a great guy. And, we believe in the mission and we're going to support him. When it comes to the VIP ticket, guys, I don't know about you, but this is a once-in-a-lifetime experience for me. Every day is a unique, beautiful day of our lives. And the reason I'm starting the 7-day cash flow challenge, I need no one to complain that $1,000 is too much to spend for a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. So, long story short, guys, get involved, put your fist to the ground, and let's talk against the masses. All right? With that said, back to you, Melissa. Oh, shit, she's on the phone now. All right, Kimberly, the mic is yours. After you'll pass it back to Melissa, okay? Let's go, Kimberly. Take the mic. Kimberly, you're just there laughing. Kimberly. All right. Oh, there you go.
Laughing. She's got a sore throat this morning. Sorry about that. My name is Kimberly Pittman, and I am a 10K card holder. It has been phenomenal for me. I am working the 7-day challenge, and yesterday I think I reached like 3 days worth of challenges. The 10K card has helped me immensely. I did a presentation in front of the National Realtors Association on Thursday. Yesterday I did 3 presentations, one in front of the the Chamber of Commerce, and then another one in front of the BNI group, and another one I did a actual Zoom where I was explaining to people how to things they wanted to have on their cards and how to actually send the information over. I used my QR code in the background so that they could scan my QR code, and I am absolutely talk out. If anyone knows me knows this is not what my voice normally sounds like. But Sean has made it wonderful and so much easier for me as a real estate investor. And especially someone who dispos all the time, talking to different people and making different connections. I am so thankful that I found this room, and the 10K card has made my life so Alvin.
Good morning. Man, this Sean Lashley and 10KCARDS, and man, this community that has been built is phenomenal. I just love the love and support that everybody shows. You know, this Clubhouse Live thing was just a crazy idea during the middle of a pandemic, and it's turned into something that has blessed a whole lot of people, changed a lot of people's lives, and I'm just glad to be a part of it. We got great friends like Sean and Jonathan Bing and Jay Massey and that are supporting this. And so, Sean, thank you so much, man.
Uncle Al, not only is it a pleasure for me to honor you and serve in every way. I remember when we first met, brother. I had no clue who you were. I sent you a card. You saw the value. You said, Sean, how can I pay? You could have said, look, I'm Uncle Al, blah, blah, blah. You know, I'm not going to pay one for free. You didn't do that. You paid the full value of the price. So not only you did that, you bought one for your wife as well, sir. So when I see this kind of integrity and support coming, you know, successfully flows. And what you did right there, it sent a lot. That message was so strong for me. I'm like, you know what? Whatever I can do, however I can show up to add as much value as Uncle Al, I will. And I can promise you one thing. With what we have activated, the Clubhouse Live 2.0 is going to be a movie. It's going to be an event. I'm hiring a videographer actually to come and cover me and my wife while I'm there for a couple of days. Because we're going to make so many beautiful commercials out of that event. Is going to be phenomenal. Everyone that gets a complimentary card from now until Clubhouse Live 2.0, the networking card for the Clubhouse Live will be on their card. Every time they share that card with their network, we have the opportunity to sell tickets and to promote the events. End of story. When they upgrade their card, I'm going to make one simple ask. And even if I have to include an upgraded feature for that ask to be honored, I'll do that as well. Because at the end of the day, guys, that's what family do for each other. With that said, who follow Uncle Al? Larry is in the building. Larry, what up, fam? Take the mic and tell the people who you are, sir.
Hey, Larry, before you say something real quick, I think it's going to be so funny because everybody's doing what Sean's doing, bringing their videographer. It will probably be a movie.
Let's go. Larry, the mic is yours, my brother. The mic is yours, Larry. Oh, Larry, going twice. Larry, don't make us have to come back for you. All right, Kirk, the bank is in the building. Kirk, talk to the people. I'm trying my best to imitate Sean.
You had me fooled for like 2 seconds, but it sounds pretty good. What's going on, Tank?
Oh, it is good, man. I was going to introduce yourself to these beautiful people.
That's a simple guy, man. Kirk from the Bronx. I'm just tapping in 10K. Love what you do, man. Love the energy. And Uncle Al, you're right, man. 10K, that man is different, man. He's in everything. He contributes to a lot. Even game night, everything you do, man, for the people, 10K. I like what you're doing out here in these streets, man. Keep it up.
I mean, look, Kirk, it's very simple, man. When God put you in front of his angels, you better do right by God. Because let me tell you something, man. I'm just Sean. And if you mess with one of my little kids right there, you're going to have a problem. So metaphorically speaking, if you don't take care of God's angel, you're going to have a big problem, Kirk. I don't want problems. I want to be wealthy and happy. God damn, there's a formula for that. And I'm going to show you guys how. With that said, Amber, oh my gosh, I don't even know where to start to introduce Amber. One of the most beautiful souls you'll meet on the app. And in full disclosure, Amber, I'm about to put your damn business out there. In full disclosure, guys. In full disclosure, right? Amber's dad is the CEO of a company with 200,000 agents. I was on a Zoom call with that gentleman, and I had on my QR code on the screen. Because when I was going to be in the call with him, I put his QR code on my screen. And I said, sir, point your camera at that QR code and tell me what pops up. He saw his face. He said, holy shit. I said, okay, add it to your home screen. It turned into an app. He said, whoa. And then he looked at me and he simply said, Sean, how can I get this out to 200,000 customers? Or to 200,000 agents, sorry. Guys, with that said, the magnitude of that deal was $15 million. And then I got a call from his beautiful daughter, Amber. When the client's daughter called you, you better be super nice to her ass. With that, Amber say, with that said, Amber, welcome to the stage. Tell the people who you are.
I didn't call you because of my pops.
I was just pulling your leg. I was just pulling your leg too hard.
I called you because I wanted to buy some too. But see how I can actually assist you and support you because I love what you're doing in the product, and I was as enamored as my family, and so especially since I get to train over 250,000 of those people, it was probably behooved me to get to know the product, the human, and I spent a lot of time really got to know the product, but I really got to enjoy the human being. Really, really enjoy the human. So Sean is Uncle Sean. And I think we talked for way too long on the phone unintentionally, but enjoyed it so much, and I love the relationship we have. And I can't wait to have you a part of more business things that I'm up to. So I love you. I'm here to support you.
Amber, you're absolutely the greatest. And guys, here's what I want to share with you on stage. You know, they normally say that rich people are snazzy, they're snobby, they're stuck up. Well, I'm here to tell you one thing. That's a myth. That's a myth. All my wealthy friends are some of the nicest people on the planet. You know, they have some douchebags out there, and they have some really nice people. And I've just been extremely blessed to attract people of wealth with really great personality and attitude. And I definitely want to give that up to you, Amber. And your dad is one of the most down-to-earth human beings on this planet. And, you know, you would pass him on the street every day like he's a normal guy. He's such a warm and gentle soul. And when you get into these offices and these meetings, you will become obsessed with becoming wealthy because of the problems you can now solve. All right, so that's what I want to touch on. If you
are in Dallas tomorrow, you can bring your family because we're having a big shindig. So you're welcome. Come hang out.
I'm all the way here in Florida. But let me ask you a question. What are you doing in August? August 12th, 13th, and 14th. What are you doing?
Currently nothing.
All right, good. You're going to be at the goddamn event, so I'm going to get on the phone with you thereafter. Uncle Alvin is hosting an event, the Clubhouse Live, and he's not going to say Uncle Alvin is doing it. The Clubhouse family is putting on an event, and all the who's of Clubhouse is going to be there. So I'm going to call you on that event, and you're going to VIP status, no question about it. So I'll give you the small details when we get off, and yeah, you're going to find yourself in Dallas on the 12th, 13th, and 14th. The reason for the 12th, all the VIP members will be meeting there. In addition to that, 10KCARDS have created a networking card for the event, and all the VIP members will be listed on that networking card. So anyone that have a regular ticket, they'll get the opportunity to upgrade and get onto the VIP list. Why am I being this way about it? Because I'm helping individuals to get that upgrade money. I'm not asking anyone to go find it. Nope. I'm going to help you get that money. So with that said, Amber, we have a call engagement after this.
I always love my phone calls with you. That just might make my day, and I appreciate it. I'll be there any way I can help and show up. You know I'm there. So
you got it, sweetheart. You got it.
It's gonna be a pleasure to.
Yeah, Alvin, I've seen you around. It'll be super cool to meet you and get to know you better. So I can't wait. Thank you.
That's it. I'm loving this. All right, guys. So what we're gonna do now? We're gonna start role playing. This is why. When people hear 25 phone calls, they get all scared. They get all worried. Guys, we're all making, I'm pretty sure, 25 phone calls a day. And all you need to do is just to tweak the phone call slightly to put a checkbox on what you said. So anyone that thinks it's scary to make 25 phone calls a day, let's start with some roll calls. So who's the first thing that think 25 phone calls is a lot? Who's the first individual? Who's the first volunteer? Okay, Colwinder, I'm going to drag you out. Colwinder, are you there? Colwinder, I know you're trembling to touch the mute button. Okay, put you to the side for a second. Charlotte, how are you? All right, let me pull on the light stage. Who first in the mic?
I'm ready.
Paris.
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Okay, good. So let's roll call right now, Paris. So 25 phone calls in less than an hour.
Okay.
So you're Paris. I'm just selling cars. I don't want to say. Okay, so I'm a real estate agent. Okay. Hey, good day, Paris. Okay, so are we friends or are you a stranger?
Hold on. Wait a minute. I'm sorry. Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. So are we friends or are we strangers? What are we doing?
Let's be strangers.
Strangers? Fair. Oh, hey, good day, Paris. How are you? Yo, bro, I saw you on a few Clubhouse stage, and I love the value you drop every time. Okay, just keep dropping those gems, bro. Boom. That's the end of that. You next.
So wait a minute. Let me get this right. Let me get this right. You're calling me, and so we're strangers, but you're calling me.
I'm calling you. The reason I'm calling you, I found your number in your bio or somewhere on Instagram. Okay. So let's start over again.
Got it.
Hey Paris, what's up, bro? I just saw your number on your bio on Clubhouse, and I just wanted to know that I appreciate the gems you dropped when on stage, because you mentioned some of the new realtors that really got my attention. All right, I'm just calling to say thanks, man. That's it.
No problem, man. Pleasure's mine. I appreciate that. We have a lot of things going on. So, I am a realtor. Is there anything in particular that sparks your interest that I may be able to help you with?
No, what happened? My wife is a realtor, but while I was listening to you, we come across people all the time that's new to real estate, and you said something so important that don't be distracted by the glitz and glamour. Understand the hard work they have to put in. So when you said that, it just gave me something else to share with individuals when they're telling me they're now starting real estate. That's all. Look, I just heard that one thing right there. It made a significant shift in my mindset when it comes to speaking to individuals that want to get into real estate. Man, that's all I want to tell you. But where in the country are you?
Right. Right now, I'm in Atlanta, Georgia. I reside in South Florida, Palm Beach County.
Yes. All right, no problem. So look, man, I'm pretty sure we're gonna run into these Clubhouse streets. This is the cell phone number I'm calling you on?
Yes, this is my cell phone.
Great. I'm going to send you a quick text message just to lock you in. And also, I'm going to send my digital card. So if you want to find out anything that I'm involved in, it's all located on my 10K card. Check it out. If you like it, just let me know. Okay?
Okay, will do. Real quick question, though. In
regards Go for it.
You said a digital card?
Yep, it's a digital business card. It has my phone number, my email, or my social media handles. And anything basically that I want to share with clients about what we do, it's all on the card. Okay. And, since I got this card, bro, we've been getting leads like crazy. Because, as I said, my wife do real estate. And one of the features of the company, they have a button that say, are you buying or selling? So I put her link onto my card. And whenever I share my card, people from all over the country are sending me their name, number, email, and different deals. So all I do, I just pass those leads over to my wife. So she's getting a bunch of free leads that she don't even know where it's coming from. And it all happened when I just share my card. That's it. You ever heard of 10K cards, by the way?
No, I haven't heard of 10K cards, actually. Okay. I have heard, a little bit about digital, but I really don't understand it. And I haven't been able to really dig in and get information on it. So it's ironic that you called me, hearing me, but I actually have a few questions for you. Can you just elaborate a little bit more as far as how the card works? Is it a digital card that what do you mean by digital? Meaning like
very good. Very good. So I just want to think of a paper card. If you're in Dallas right now, is that correct?
No, I'm in Atlanta right now.
Okay, so you're in Atlanta right now. If we meet up at a coffee,
I can be in Dallas though. Do you need me to be in Dallas?
There you go.
We'll get there. Hold on, wait, time out. This got unrealistic real quick. Hold on. Wait. Stop.
Well, how did it get unrealistic?
Because he's talking about I could be in Dallas in a minute. The average person is not going to say that. Sean, really?
No. Wait. I didn't say I could be in Dallas in a minute. I said I can be in Dallas.
Right, if you want.
You need me to be there.
To a complete stranger?
Well, it depends on how the relationship is going, and I don't mind. Listen, it's about sacrifices. So if I feel like there is something on the other line that could benefit me and add value, and I can add value to them, then yes, absolutely. We have to be able. I'll make arrangements to meet up person so we can take this to the next level. Absolutely.
If you need me to be, it's not an uncle Alvin on the other end of the phone telling me to get to Dallas. Like this person completely calling me. He ain't telling me how he can add value to me. I'm not going. But
but wait a minute. It's really just.
To your defense, Paris, to your benefit. 1 second. Now you realize, so step one, Paris is asking for help in how he can make those phone calls. That's step one. Step two. The reason we're doing these roll calls is to basically point out the do's and don'ts. Step three, when Paris mentioned I can meet you in Atlanta, I said we'll get to that later. I didn't dismiss him. I didn't hit him with a wow effect. I hit him with, we'll get to that just now. Reason being, I want to lead the conversation in such a way that he doesn't in any way feel shut down. He doesn't in any way lose his enthusiasm while he's doing it. So I want everyone to really take notes while we're doing this, guys. Why? I don't believe in cold calls. There's no such as cold call in my world. I'll find a way to get a gift over to the client so we can start a rapport. Now, my next thing, and the only reason I wanted to go as long as this is going, guys, Paris is asking for help. And I want to step in and deliver the help that he's asking for. And while making my delivery, someone else is going to benefit from it. Now, Paris, here's another thing. Gina came to you with good intentions. Gina came to you with, okay, I see something here. I want to nip it in the bud, basically. But because I'm the professional in this space right here, I know exactly how to consume it all, put it on the side, and then bring it back out on the table. So, Paris, I want to accept what Gina just did there for you out of love. Okay, bro?
Okay. Can I explain my thought process?
No, I think when you have, because I get on the phones every single day for wholesaling, and I get on the phones every single day as being a realtor, right? Conversations, you only can capture someone's attention within that first 15, 20 seconds of that phone call, right? Anything else is I'm not going to remember it. So even Sean, where you're speaking to, I'm going to send you a text and I'm going to send you my 10K card. How I preface it, hey, I'm going to just go ahead. Is it okay if I go ahead and shoot you over a quick text? It'll have all my information there. You can click on any one of those links that you see fit. If you do want to reach out to me as well, go ahead and respond to my text. If you do want to book a consultation, look at my website. It's all there on that card.
Love it. You see, you realize what's happening here, Paris? Not only you're getting criticism, I'm also getting coaching simultaneously. And this is what it's all about.
Right.
Iron sharpens iron, and it's all the process of going through. The reason I didn't want you to even respond or explain or justify you pulling up in Dallas, Paris, because that's already one of your strengths. When you use those languages to investors, they're like, this guy is fucking eager. I want to work with him. Because people with money and means want to find the enthusiastic, excited individual. And if there needs to be a little bit of polishing around the rim, we can polish you, but we can't give you fucking enthusiasm. That shit has to come from within. So hold on to that enthusiasm no matter how crazy it look or sound. And, we'll just keep working on refining. So you did really good. You did really good there, Paris. And my next step would have been to you. When you look at my card, you'll see a button that says 7-day free challenge. The best way for you to learn about the card is to have your own. And I don't want you to pay for it until you actually try it for free first. So click on the button that says 7-day free trial, 7-day challenge, With the challenge, you actually get a free card. So click on that link, get one, play with it. If you like it, then you can take it to the next step. How would you receive that message?
Okay, so you're going to send me the 10K card, and
so
there's a link
on my 10K card, it has a button to say, "Are you buying or selling?" This is according to this conversation. Right. My 10K card so far, it has a button to say, "Are you buying or selling?" And when someone entered their name, number, and email, those leads go straight to my wife. I mentioned that in the conversation earlier.
Right.
It also on my card, you'll find a button that says 7-day challenge, because I'm normally involved in this 7-day challenge where I can learn how to make $1,000 in 7 days using the card. And the good thing is, it doesn't cost you anything to get in. The moment you decide that you can do 4 things, hit 4 requirements, the company will actually give you a card to start your journey. Okay?
Sounds good.
So what I'm doing here with this conversation is showing that there's zero buy-in, it's completely harmless, it's full of benefits, and it's simple and easy to get involved. Like, that's my whole mindset while having the conversation here with you. I want you to feel that flow. I want you to feel that flow of energy. You're not going to be compelled to be like, that was a good call. Let me click on the link. Let me take action. Right. Okay. Right. Gina, you want to tap in there, sweetheart?
I want to role play.
Okay, let's role play. Ooh, let's rock and roll. If Jonathan was in this room, man, we would be having some goddamn good laughs. All right.
So am I done?
Huh?
So is my role play done? Because I can go on. I like engaging. Like I like engaging in people to see, where a person because
step one. Remember, we're now meeting each other. That's step one. Gina was right. You don't want to make it too long, drawn out, and boring. That's number one. Number two, if you're gonna make 25 calls within an hour, you have to break your average down to approximately 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes. You don't want to get it too extended. Also, when people speak to you for the first time and your conversation is too long, you're wasting my fucking time. There's a rule in my house. If you have 60 minutes to speak to my wife. If you have 60 seconds, talk to Sean. But the moment you fucking come to me and you're over a minute and I don't get what the fuck you're saying, I say, honey, can you just have this person, please? And I'm out. Okay? That's it. The kids know that already. So my thing is, Paris, I know for a fact that you got tremendous value in that exchange. And what I would recommend to you is start taking notes and really listen to understand. Don't just listen to speak. So when you're mentioning you like to engage and all this kind of stuff, boom, rules of engagement. We're trying to get this done in 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes.
Understood.
So all that extra stuff, boom, put that shit to the side until next time.
Got it.
Okay, with me? All right, next thing. Gina, what are the terms of engagement? How do you want to frame it? You said the terms.
Okay, I'm going to call you because you are someone who have listed your house back in a few years ago and it failed MLS. You wasn't able to sell it.
Very good. All right, let's go for it.
Ring, ring, ring.
Sean speaking. Hello.
Hi, Sean. How are you doing today? This is Gina.
I'm good. Gina, how are you? I hope you're having a great day.
I'm having a fantastic day. The sun is shining. I can't complain. The weather is great here in Ohio, but hey, it could possibly rain in an hour. But how are you doing today, Sean?
I'm absolutely amazing. My wife is downstairs making barbecue, and I just ran into my office, so the phone rang at the right time. How can I serve you today?
Oh, well, Sean, I won't hold you up too long because I know the wife probably expects you to get down there on that grill soon to barbecue out those ribs or whatever you guys are cooking and enjoy your Saturday. I wanted to call you because I see you had your house listed back in 2019 and you currently still own it. So that tells me that it failed MLS, and I kind of wanted to get to see what was the reason behind that, and if you have potential of listing it again. I won't take up too much of your time, but just to be quick, my name is Gina. I'm a realtor here in Columbus, Ohio with eXp Realty, and I specialize with homeowners who potentially listed their home that failed MLS and get that home sold. It is a seller's market 2021, as you know, so I just wanted to see if I can add any kind of value or give you any of my service if you need it.
So, Gina, it's very simple. If you Google us, you'll see we have a few homes actually listed. And honestly, I'm so damn busy that we listed the house. I actually forgot we actually listed the house. So here's what I can do. You sound like a pretty cool young lady. If you can get us that house sold in 30 days, I'm going to get you a couple more clients. And in fact, I might put another 1 or 2 houses on listing with you. How does that sound?
I'll do you one better. So what we can go ahead and do, I can schedule a time to come out to your home next week if that works for you and your wife. Of course, I'm on your time again. Then when I do come out to your home, we'll sign a few documents. I'll take some pictures and we'll get it listed. And I'll do my job within the next 30 days. And I guarantee if I get it sold, you pay me my commission, you go on with your house, and we can get those other properties listed and sold as well. And what I'm going to do for you right now is I'm going to go ahead and send you my information in a quick text message. Please feel free to click on any of those links if you want to see any properties that I do currently have listed. If you do know anyone that's looking to buy or sell their home, please feel free to forward that link to them as well. And I'll follow up with you here probably about Monday and Tuesday so you can get back to your wife and your children and enjoy your Saturday.
So here's the thing. I mean, obviously, I'll agree to that. It's great. I'll do it. But here's the thing, Gina. Are you ready for real-time coaching? Yes or no?
Yes, go.
Information fucking overload. Information overload.
Well, I'm a casual guy. Your family, but I get that.
I'll tell you why. I'm a casual guy. I'm easy. I took the call. We have several houses. I listed the goddamn house and forgot it was listed. So I'm the kind of guy that you'll be like, oh my God, okay, Mr. Lashley, I can see you're so busy. Who is the best contact person to get in touch with for us to execute this transaction? Because here's the thing, you're a nice girl. I'll do business with you because you're a nice person. That's step one. So to give the whole sales pitch, when you come to someone like myself, you're doing yourself an injustice. And when I mentioned, okay, if you can get this sell in 30 days, I'm going to probably put another house or two on the market and I'll introduce to my friends. Stop right there. I'll tell you why. I'll do you one better. Continues my brain to keep thinking on the same topic. I already made a decision. I'm going to give you the house. You're going to make the listing. And I'm going to introduce it to my friends once it can get done in 7 days. So all I'm trying to share is when it comes to cold calling as well, guys, I don't believe in fucking cold calling. I'd rather send the gift out before. I'd rather do my research. I'd rather do my homework. I'd rather find a way to send some form of gift out to that client. Make some kind of outreach before I get a phone call in with them. So when I call them, there's already this familiar feel. I know you. I've seen you or experienced you somewhere else. So with that, Gina, all I want to share with you is step one. If you want to connect with me offline, and let me show you how to really get into the minds of your customer before you call them, it's a complete fucking game changer. I never had to sell someone a digital card in the last, I would say, 30 to 60 days. They call to purchase the card. Because whenever they see me or they hear someone else endorse a product, they reach out to us. So for us to reach out to people and be like, hey, no, fuck that, I'm not doing that shit anymore. So my thing is this. Let us say let's say we both live in the same state or something, right? I would find a way to send something to that client that will get that client's attention. So when I called, the client was almost like expecting me to call Gina. I want to help you to become that superstar lister. You're going to become that superstar agent that when you call them like, holy shit, is this really Gina? Yeah, this is Gina. How you receive that so far, Gina?
I think I receive everything that you say, but who on the stage is a wholesaler? Who wholesales? Anybody? Greg, I know you wholesale. I'm over here. But when I say if I'm calling somebody right from MLS and I already know who I'm speaking to because I only want to speak to the homeowner, the decision maker, I'm not expecting that decision maker to turn the phone over to somebody else. Right?
Okay.
And then too, with you telling me that you were going to get it listed and you already telling me that you had a family barbecue that you were attending, I'm already taking up too much of your time. So I'm going to be quickly, and that's why I said I'll do a follow-up call come Monday or Tuesday to be able to touch base, not to take too much time away from you.
All right, so let me ask you a question. If you get in touch with a wealthy client, right, and he said, let me put you in touch with the individual that is going to assist you best. Remember, I already made a decision that I'm going to give you the listing. I already made a decision. If you get it sold in 30 days, I'm going to give you a few more plus I'll introduce it to my friends. You remember I mentioned that, right?
Yes.
So here's the thing. When you try to get a guy like me to commit to a schedule, you lost me. When you try to get a guy like me to do up a follow-up call, you lost me. I'll tell you why. My days are putting out fires. My days are showing up in different places and at different time to solve problems. So when someone tries to get me on a schedule, it kind of messes up my whole psyche. But if I already give you the word, you got me, I'm with you, no problem, then all I need to do is to just put you in touch with the individual that's going to execute. Why? Mr. Lashley said the house is yours. You're going to start in 30 days. That person have executive power to assist you in any way possible. And the only reason I'm sharing this with you here, Gina, is I don't want you to run into wealthy clients that don't have the fucking time to speak or commit to a future engagement and you miss them because you didn't want to speak to the person that they appoint to handle that side of the business. The most important thing for you to do when you get in touch with a client is to get them to give you a fucking yes. Yes, you're going to give me that house to list. Yes, if I get it sell in 30 days, you're going to give me your friends. I'm going to hold you to that. Does that make sense, my dear?
Yes, it completely makes sense. But when I was looking at it, it was from the standpoint of I'm already speaking to the decision maker, and you have to follow up at one point in time or another, not knowing that this person has a secretary or somebody that he needs to deal with. So for me, is I'm gonna get the commitment and then I'm gonna close it out. However, I understand that you can't be too pushy either, because that also turns people off. If you're too forceful, especially when they mention they're spending time with family and in their household with their wife and their children. So it's like, okay, well, my bad, I caught you at the wrong time. Let me go ahead and follow up with you on a Monday or Tuesday because you are the decision maker. Not thinking that this is a high caliber individual and he's going to put me in touch with someone else who in turn will still go back to him because he is a decision maker. Does that make sense?
It does make sense for me because I already give you the power. You already have the power. You got the power from me the moment I tell you the house is yours. Okay, so the only reason I'm sharing this with you, if someone reach out to me and I find the outreach is getting too annoying, if I already give you the answer on the first day, and this, in my opinion, Gina, as I said, I already bought into you. I like your energy. You're having a great day. Boom. So if I already said, okay, I'm gonna give you the house list, I'm good. If I said, okay, my assistant or my wife will take care of the small details. Also remember when I was speaking earlier, I mentioned, look, if you have 60 seconds, let's talk. If you have 60 minutes, my wife is going to research you. She's going to check out your references. She's going to do all those kind of stuff. But when it's time to just make a quick decision, that's where you call me in. So whenever you're interacting with someone, my recommendation to you and anyone else on the panel, try to gauge which client you're dealing with. You can be dealing with a client who just want to spend some time to get to know you and all this kind of good stuff. Are you going to deal with a client who just want to test the product? If it makes sense, then he can get involved. Just something to look at. But in my opinion, you already sold me in the beginning. When I mentioned, okay, I'll give the house to you. Why? I put the house on the market, forgot it was on the market, and then you brought it to my attention again. So for you bringing it to my attention, in my opinion, this young lady is bringing me money. You're bringing me money. That's how I see it. So the fact that you're bringing me money without me having to go seek you out, okay, great. Take the deal, connect with my person of interest, and then have them coach you along the way. You feel me with that one, Gina?
Yeah, I need every homeowner to be like that and forget they put it on the market.
I promise you, you can attract them. You know how you can attract them? Yeah. Step one, visualize it. Step two, one of the things that I did when I started in sales very early is I'm willing to get 99 fucking no's before I get a yes. I'm willing to get 99 no's. And every no have to give me a reason why they said no so I can be better on my next pitch. That was my internal gauge. Whenever I get a yes, I mentally reset my clock. So people will see me getting no's all day, every day. I'm like, yo, why the fuck are you so happy? Because I'm up to number 36. I'm up to number 36. Guess what? In the next 60 fucking 3, someone is going to say yes. So in my mind, until I get to 99, I'm now worried. I'm good because I sold myself mentally that I'm going to get 99 no's before I get a yes. If I get a yes before 99, I'm happy. And then as I evolve, I broke it down to 10. I'm willing to take 9 fucking no's before I get a yes. I'm willing to take 9 no's before I get a yes because my skill set improved, the toolkit increased, so I had way more to work with. And this goes for everyone on stage. If you don't visualize the customer that you want to attract, you're going to take anything that comes in front of you. There are certain clients come to me that want to buy the product and want to do a partnership. I tell them, no, man, I'm good. That does not align with my brand. That does not align with what we're doing. Because at the end of the day, if I do one bad deal with an individual, it soiled my relationship with other credible individuals on stage. So you can be you can be young to the real estate game, guys. Integrity is everything. If you don't focus on integrity over the money, one day you're going to look around and be like, holy shit, what have I done? What have I done? Holy crap. No, don't get to that place. I promise you. If you are in company with great people, guys, lean on them. Add value to them. Because their eyes have seen what you have not. Their eyes have seen opportunities that you didn't even know exist. But when you are in service of these people, they're going to open up the gates for you. So, as I mentioned, that was a great run, Gina. You got a lot of different insight and perspective on that one. I want to open up the floor to the audience. Kind of give some feedback between the interaction with Gina, please.
I was going to say some of the things that you were saying. Gina's approach was very, very aggressive, but good. Very you know, you like Sean said, he was sold in the beginning. You know, so sometimes you have to find balance, and that's why I like to engage a little bit more. I know I could go a little longer than I should, but I like to kind of get a feel of the type of person that I'm dealing with, their character. And sometimes you can, you know, you might have to go hard the way you went. Sometimes you like Sean's saying, you know, you lay back and you kind of let go with the flow of the conversation. So if you already got a client that bit on that first hook, you threw it out there, you came strong, and he was sound like he was busy. Like Sean said, you have a lot of clients that really don't have time to engage and don't really need all that information. You sold him. He said, yes, now I'll pass you along and let's get this deal done. But then you have those clients that, you know, you can engage a little bit more. So it's a balance. And what I've learned, you know, I'm new, but I do know a little bit about interacting with people, that you got to kind of be able to gauge the person that you're dealing with on the other end of the phone. And that's why I like to ask certain questions.
I think, not to cut you off, but I think we were engaging from Sean Lashley, and I didn't take it as me speaking to Sean Lashley. I thought I was speaking to a different person, and he didn't mention passing it along anymore, but I do what you're saying. Right.
But it's just it's a feel. You know, I like to feel a person's through the phone, the energy, and kind of and pick up on little things that might tell me a little bit about this person's character, and then I can go from there. So, you know, that's just, you know, my constructive criticism. But you did great. You got the deal closed, and that's all that matters.
Here we go. I love that. Valley, you're up next.
Yeah, I thought it was great. So only thing is once I know that the potential client has already agreed to either meet with me or basically said that I had the listing or whatever, I normally just end with the awesome, let's schedule the appointment. So like in your case, when you said you'll have someone, the best person for me to connect with, and I would have just ended it with awesome, let's get that going. Because at the end of the day, my SMS method is the strategy, the method which equals sold. So, and I would try to get that person's information so that, because sometimes you'll find people say they'll have someone reach out to you and then you kind of lose the lead. So I always try to end it with, okay, perfect. Can I get that person's name and phone number so I can follow up with them? But I get your point, Jen. But it was awesome.
Thank you. See, I didn't hear that. So there's more active listening. I didn't hear him say he was going to pass it on to someone else.
Yeah. So the moment that they solidify that, like, oh, absolutely, I would love, or start telling you their pain points, like, you know, why they didn't sell, whatever your strategy is to sell it, list it, or try to wholesale it. You know, as you know, you gather those gain points, so that you could piggyback and win from those pain points, and then just close the deal with either them and or whoever that next person is, so that you can close the deal with that person. And I always want the phone number. I never try to let them just say they'll have the person call me. Unless they push on it, then you just let it go. But if not, I need that name and phone number so I can follow up with them on my own.
Another great strategy to improve while speaking, guys, is to simply say, wait, is this a good number? Is this a number I can text you on? But the moment they give me that commitment, I want to text him, Gina, and say, Mr. Lashley, thank you so much for giving me the listen on that house. I'm excited to speak to the person that is going to be responsible for me connecting with. Can you just send me the number over really quick, or click on the link on my bio click on the card I'm sending you, and then you can just text me. You can just text me, Instagram me, WhatsApp, whichever one works best for you, or you can send me an email. So you're mentioning all these little features on the card. If he clicks on it, he can have access to all those features on the card. Because he may not want to text the number, he may want to just send an email. And just by the push of a button, you just mention to him that he can just push a button and email you. Wow, he's interested. And that's how you're not going to get him interested in selling a house, but he might be interested in getting the cars for his team. And instead of you just selling one client, you just sell an entire organization. But you did great, Gina. My thing while we're doing this is for everyone in the room to grab something and see where we can with it. Who's up next? Guys, don't be a little snowflake. All right, Valley, let's go.
What are we doing? Want me to be the client, or which one me to be? Sean?
I'll be the seller. You can call me.
The There you go. Okay, so you're calling Gina.
Okay. Ring. Participation is very, very low on this here stage, but hello.
Okay, so are we trying to do a listing? What are we trying to do?
Yeah, what you want the format to be?
So the purpose of this, guys, is two individuals engaging, and at the end of the engagement, you're exchanging, you're dropping your digital card. Yep. So it can be anything, but the outcome we're looking for is how are you going to transfer your digital card to this person that you're speaking to? Let's go for it.
Okay, so Ms. Valley, you could try to be. I'm a for sale by owner.
For sale by owner. Okay. Ring.
Hello.
Hello. May I speak with Gina, please?
This is her speaking. Who's calling?
This is Valley Sears Jones. I'm a realtor in the DFW market. How are you this morning?
I'm doing great. How can I assist you this morning?
Awesome, Gina. Listen, I was driving by and I saw your property located at blah, blah, blah street. And it was a phenomenal property when I looked into it a little bit further. I have several buyers that are highly interested in your area. Would you be interested in having a quick conversation with me about your home?
Yeah, but I get calls from realtors all the time saying that they have buyers, and I'm just really not interested. That's why I took that FSBO route, so I don't have to go ahead and pay out the commissions, especially if I bring my own buyer.
Absolutely. And I totally appreciate that. But Miss Gina, I noticed the house has been on the market already 10 plus days. And in the market that we're in right now, the DFW market, by now your home would have already been on the market. And I'm not saying that you're not capable of doing that yourself. But obviously, I think that there might be another strategy that you might be willing to explore if you just took a moment to speak with me and or let me come by and tour your home.
Well, yeah, I would be open to speaking with you further because I was wondering why it wasn't selling. And I know, like, my neighbor's properties went up and they sold within the first 48 hours. So it had me thinking what was wrong with mine. So I'm definitely interested in speaking with you.
Absolutely. Awesome. What I would love to do is come by and take a peek at it. And as I said, I have several buyers that are highly qualified buyers that are in the market. And we can discuss commissions later. But let's just get together and have a conversation. So could I come by next week or tomorrow to see your home?
Well, the sooner the better. I need to get this sold because I'm relocating here shortly.
Awesome. Matter of fact, I could be there within the next 2 hours. Is that possible?
Oh, yes, great. I'm home. You can just come on over and I'll go.
Great. Well, what I'd like to do for you really quickly, just in case something comes up, I'm going to send you over my business card. So if you could just check your messages. I sent it over to you. Did you receive it?
Wow, I did. What is this?
Oh, I love it too. Thank you for asking. This is my 10K digital business card. It has been phenomenal. I'm not really sure what you do for a living, Miss Gina. Miss Gina, do you have a business?
Yes. Well, I'm a cougar right now, a little sugar mama. So I'm a madam. I'm a madam.
Well, listen, Miss Gina, whatever you do, business is business. Your business, my business, it doesn't matter. This 10K card will absolutely help you elevate your business. So what I would love to do when I get over there and meet with you in person, we can talk about the card. We're going to talk about your home because at the end of the day, everything that I touch turns sold. I am a top producing realtor in the DFW market and I will get the house sold for you. So I look forward to seeing you in about 2 hours.
Perfect. I'll see you when you get here. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Holy crap. The only comment on that should be amazing. And that's my comment. Great freaking job.
She solidified it when she sat there and said, would you start? Leave me alone. She solidified it when she was like, when I was trying to hang up the phone, I agreed to the time, but she still slid that in there. Just in case anything happens, I'm going to go ahead and text you right now. And then that was it.
Yeah. Also, when you mentioned your cougar, she didn't in any way judge what you were doing. She basically complimented you. Hey, man, you got to do you. Boom. So in no way.
And I don't care what you do. Whatever you do,
it's on you.
And we can meet in the middle. But
well done. So the thing, that was a powerful conversation, guys. And Gina, I took so much out of that versus when I was having a conversation with Paris. Because she completely roped you in on every angle. Wherever you were at, she met you there. And that's what I'm hoping everyone just took from that phone call. And in the end, it turned up really good. You sent her your card, you wowed her, and then she just gently eased that in and spoke to you of a few of the benefits as well. So that was just awesome.
You know, I was going to say that because, when you, especially for sell by owners, I was waiting for you to say, well, how do I know it's going to get sold? Because instantly before I had already called you, I had already ran comp to show you all the houses that have sold around you and the amount of days it was on the market. So obviously there's a better strategy that I just need to help you figure that out. And at the end of the day, it always normally wins. Even if the commission isn't 3%, there's always a way to make money in real estate. So even if I needed to reduce that commission to 1%, I would have did that to grab that listing.
See, and I love that because I started focusing on first up by owners, right? Just based off the I like that you didn't bring up commission, anything, because like you said, we could discuss that at a later date. But in the script that I have from my brokerage, which I'm going to obviously tailor to me, which I always do, but I like that you didn't even really mention it because we're supposed to say like, all right, well, if you bring the buyer, then you don't pay me a commission, but if I bring the buyer, then you'll pay me the commission. But I like that you prefaced it like that, like you didn't really speak numbers or anything like that. So I absolutely love it. And I do agree, whether you get 1% on the deal or 2%, it was something that you was going to snatch at to begin with.
Yeah, because by the time you mention commissions up front, you lose them sometimes. So I need to get in your face so that you build a warm and fuzzy with me. Because by the time I leave that listing, chances are I'm going to either get the 3%, and if I don't get the 3%, it's because the seller doesn't have the cash, the equity there to make it happen. But at the end of the day, there's normally something there to make it happen.
Guys, as I'm listening here, an idea just came across, and I'm going to implement this immediately. We're going to create a new button, a new diamond upgrade on your phone that's called New Listings. We're going to create a new button on your phone that's entitled New Listings. Now, here's how this is going to work. Whenever you send your digital card to someone and you tell them, I'm going to guarantee, however you choose the words, I'm going to guarantee to sell your house within 10 years or whatever you choose, you can be able to leverage that button on your digital card. You're going to say, sir, ma'am, if you look at my digital card, you're going to see a button that says New Listing. The moment you pass your house over to us, I'm putting you at the top of that new listing list. And here's the thing. I have 10,000 people within my network. So the moment I list your product over there, 10,000 people will be able to see your product. And that's organic people, not just ads that I'm selling. Nope. My community will be able to see that listing. So I'm very excited. What do you think of that, Valley?
I love it. I absolutely love that.
Because on your card, Valley, you have looking to buy or sell, you have refer a friend, you have join our team, you have all these different buttons. So when you see a button on your card that says New Listing, and on the New Listing button, by the way, at the bottom of the New Listing, you're going to have Recently Sold. So the highlight of that page is going to be New Listing. You're going to grab their name, number, email, details of the house. And then at the very bottom of it, you're going to have a button that says, check out our previous listing or the house that we previously sold. What value do you think that would bring to a new buyer who's on the fence?
From a buyer's perspective, I can see that being more of a seller so that they can see from a seller, because, you're either a listing agent or a buying agent, or obviously you want to be both. But in the business, they always teach you to try to be a listing agent. So if you're not a listing agent and you're more buyer heavy, then that might be a little bit of a challenge because they can't show, and when they're trying to get listings, that they're not strong on the listing side. So from a buyer's agent, that may not be a diamond that they want to upgrade to because they can't show the value to a seller that they have the listing experience.
However, on the wholesale side, which I want you to add to my card,
yeah, that's true.
Is about, because I love how you spoke to that, Ms. Valley. But on the wholesaler side, you can have a button on there that says cash buyers get added to my buyers list, because they want to see what deals I have going on, and all they got to do is put their information in their boom, and then they get notified. Or I can have another button, from both standpoints, from the retail or the wholesale side, that has check out my listings here, right? So it can kind of gear towards wholesalers investors who are looking to buy, or also the retail client that's looking to buy as well, which obviously filtered to our website, which I need to update as well. But yeah, I love it from both standpoints.
Thank you.
That was powerful. That was powerful. What I want to do, Gina, I want you to DM me. In fact, text me. I have my cell phone number. Text me the details that you would want to have on that intake form. And let me just share with you guys what these diamond upgrades are all about. These are all about capturing leads. These diamond upgrades are all about capturing leads. When you're asking someone to join your community, when you're asking someone to be a part of the challenge, you're gonna have to send over your name, number, and email. One of the reasons when we put out the challenge, we said, hey, just text the words 7-day challenge to this number. When they send the words 7-day challenge to this number, we send them a link. What does the link do? It says, okay, if you agree to yes to these 4 questions, you're in. But before you can press submit, you have to send us your name, number, and email. And that's how we keep building the list. So every agent should always have lead capturing pages, and that's where your money is. Every one of those diamonds that you guys see on Valley's card, all of those diamonds, it's $100 each for each diamond, and Valley's just extracting name, number, and email as the time go by. Because those name, number, and email goes directly to her email.
Sean, we gotta make an investor, the wholesaler's card. I'm telling you.
Not a problem. So you will give it the details I want included on it, and then we'll put it together for you, and then we'll just launch out as a new product. That's it.
Yeah.
The goal is to
listen to the marketplace. Great thing going here. You got a great thing.
Yeah, listen to investors, listen to members in the field, hear what they're asking, first apply it, and we keep moving. Rinse and repeat. So with that said, does anyone else want to comment on the entire discussion before we move on to the next one? And by the way, great job to Gina and Valley. Great job. 5-star.
Ms. Valley, you have to be my mentor a little, do you know, my head. But yeah, I love that.
No, Valley's not playing. Valley's on her shit. Does anyone want to chime in so far? Kimberly, take the mic. You want to say something, sweetheart?
I did. I wanted to thank Gina for remembering us wholesalers. I apologize again for my voice, but thank you, Gina, so much, because I've been thinking about how to propose that to Sean, because that would be fabulous as a wholesaler and an investor to be able to have that. So, thank you.
Another diamond was born. All right, so let's move on. So, guys, let's reset the room really quick. We're running a 7-day cash flow challenge, sponsored by 10KCARDS. The purpose of this is to coach individuals that own a digital business card by 10KCARDS on how to make $1,000 in commission in 7 days. They're asked to do 4 things. 1, make 25 calls daily for 7 days. 2, send 25 SMS messages for 7 days. 3, send 25 direct messages on Instagram, social, or any of your social media platform. 4, make a presentation on stage of 25 or over, whether it be on Clubhouse, Zoom, or any other platform, just sharing one of the benefits that they're receiving from using 10KCARDS. Once you say yes to all 4 of those items, you are in the competition. Just DM me the words or text me the words, 7-day challenge. We'll send you the link. We'll get you started. And every day we're going to be coaching you step by step to get you into making that $1,000 in commission. Now, for those who $1,000 is not a lot of money, it can really mean a lot to your charity. So if you have a charity, we will send that $1,000 to your charity if it's not a lot of money to you. Why? Every dollar that goes to a charity is going to help a life. So with that said, guys, if you are interested in the 7-day challenge, DM me 7-day cash flow challenge, or if you look at the link in my bio, you're going to see my phone number. Send the 7-day challenge to that phone number, and we're going to send you a link to get you all started. It's simple, easy, seamless. Most importantly, we're helping to inspire others. With that said, we have a few new members on stage. Gina, do you want to take the mic and basically welcome the new members on stage? You do a great job at moderating, by the way. Oh, Gina. All right, Valley, back to you. Valley, the mic is yours.
All right. How are we doing? Let me see. Let me get going. Charlotte, how are you? Have you had a chance to talk and introduce yourself? Charlotte, Queen Charlotte. Going once, going twice, going gone. All right, we'll come back to you, Charlotte. Thank you. Kimberly, I will come back to you if that's okay. And Kurt, how are you? Queen King, I'm sorry, let me not call you Queen. Lord, no, don't let me do that. How are you, King? How are you?
I'm good. I spoke already, though, Valley.
You did? Okay, perfect. Miss Angela, how are you?
I'm doing good, Miss Valley. How are you? And everybody in the room, hello, good morning.
Awesome. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, and I'm going to take a peek at your bio. If you have a 10K card, tell us how the 10K card has been working for you, or how we can answer any questions for you about the 10K card.
I am, where do I begin? I'm just a fly on the wall, listening to everyone's story and getting some techniques of how to start. I am new at all this. I'm a single mom of a 25-year-old autistic son, and I'm just trying to find me. I've been in the rooms, many rooms in Clubhouse, and trying to, get myself psyched up and changing my mindset. It's still not there. I'm not the trustworthy type. I've been having scams. That's why I'm kind of skeptical of everything that I do, because I don't want to go to jail. My thing is, I love my freedom. So that's why I'm just here listening to everyone's story, and just if I have questions, I will reach out to those who are I want to reach out with, and I'm following mostly everybody on the dais, on the stage and stuff, and down below. I'm new at this. I don't know where to begin, I guess. But my first thing is, I've been told is my mindset has to change, and that is the hardest thing to change, because I've been lied to my whole life. So I'm just like, who do I believe? What do I believe in this world we're living in? It's not what I thought was what I was supposed to bring up to. This is Angela, and I guess this is me. Thank you.
You're welcome. Hold on, Angela. Let's go back just a little bit. So you said a couple of things I heard you say. So at least 3 times I heard you say you don't know where to begin. So let's just start over. Let me probe you a little bit. Tell us, what do you have a business?
No, ma'am. I'm just beginning the business. Sorry. Business was not my forte.
So you have a business. That's all right. It may not be, the formation has not been done. Maybe you haven't filed for your LLC, but you have a vision that you're going to turn into a business. So what is that? What is your passion? Because I read that you have on your bio, you're a CEO. So tell us, let me go back down here and see what that said. CEO of In His Time LLC. So tell us about that, because one of the powers of being on Clubhouse that I've learned and I love is, first, it is a $1 billion university. You know how people say YouTube University? Well, this is Clubhouse University. You can jump in all the rooms that you want and gather all this information, and that's great. But at some point, you're going to have to become strategic and figure out, why are you here? Yes, I'm here to love and collaborate with people, but I am on Clubhouse so that not only collaborate with a lot of wonderful individuals, but strategically, I'm in rooms that are going to help me elevate as a person. So for my business, and you mentioned about your mindset. You're absolutely right. Mindset is everything, because if you don't have your mind right, you could be going backwards and not forward. So there's rooms in Clubhouse that I strategically visit and I'm part of or moderating, because it's important for me to keep my mind focused. And then other businesses that I have. So I have multiple businesses, so I'm strategically in those rooms. So let's start, and people pour into me to help me grow as a person, as an individual, as a business owner. So let's go back, and I don't want to hold up the room too long, but let's go back and just tell us about that CEO business that you're in the process of developing, because it's already in your goal. It's in your stomach. It's that gut feeling. That's why you've already given it a name. So you've given it birth, but now it's time for it to breathe life into it. So tell us, you have a platform of a few people in this room that would love to hear. What is that about?
It's a support group that me and my 2 other girlfriends, we thought of a support group for single parents of autistic special needs children. There's not a lot of support in the world, in our community right now. We're in Philadelphia based, but we want to do a nationwide support group because of the struggles that we had to go through in life with raising our children at different many stages that we had to go through, plus living life and other issues coming at hand.
Awesome. I love that. So that is not in my space. So it would be a little hard for me to tell you different avenues, but I almost want to say 100%, I'm sure there is some room, club, and Clubhouse that are other individuals that have a topic or a room that maybe discuss some of those things. And if there's not, wow, how powerful would that be for you to be able to do that on your own? So
how does the digital 10 card feed into that? So you could have a business card. Yes, you want to get your business up and going. Have you filed the LLC or any of that yet?
No, that's where I'm working on that at the process right now. How to do the LLC and get it properly. Get the LLC on our name, so we can keep that as our name. We're at the beginning stages right now.
Okay, that's perfect. Yep, you gotta crawl and start running. So get the business set up, and if you need help with that, there's several people. I will DM you some people that I'm collaborating with here on Clubhouse that could help you with that, because you want to talk to. I would advise you to talk to a CPA just so you know which formation you want to utilize and so forth. But get it set up, and then once you do that, you want to have a 10K card. So one of the benefits that you're hearing us talk about here in this room is about how the 10K card is helping us elevate and expand and grow our business by being able to share your card with your colleagues or other individuals or organizations that might be able to support you in the growth of your business. So take a peek at my card so you can get an idea if you have not done that.
I'm sorry, Belly, I do have one. I was with the first 24-hour summit and 10K support over that. I do have it, and it is set up. I'm just learning. I'm just like the basic learning how to balance it all together. That's where I'm at right now. And it's like I come into different rooms and I get a lot of techniques of what to do. It's just I have to sit down and actually do it, apply my knowledge to what I've learned and fit it to my business. I'm just slow at learning it, and that's where I fault at. But I'm showing up to just show, just to show that I do have a card.
Okay. So take the time as you're building that out. Now that you have the card, even if that's a little bit of time every single day, that's part of your business, is feeding into your business every day. There's nothing more important besides our kids and our family, and I get it because I have children. My daughter actually is in the hospital giving birth to her second child today, so I'm on pins and needles on the floor while I'm watching my granddaughter at the same time. But give birth to your business every day, and one thing that you could do is start building out that 10K card and working on your business every day. Don't let a day go by that you don't feed into your business, okay?
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Awesome. Luana. Is it Luana? Or Charlotte, are you back? I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me back up. Charlotte, you back?
Hi. Good morning, beautiful people. I'm sorry. I was detained this morning and I couldn't mute up. But good morning, beautiful people. What I've been hearing, I've enjoyed the room. Always enjoy Mr. Sean's room. And I'm Charlotte Michelle. I have a private wig boutique. I'm a clinical cosmetologist and a wig coach, wig concierge, where I help women who are afflicted with medical hair loss, i.e. whether it's cancer, whether it's from an autoimmune disease, CCA, which is a scarring alopecia. And I provide a private space for women to come in and get coached on wig wearing and their scalp disorder, and just with quality hair. I'm on a mission to stop women to going into beauty supplies where we have to go in and buy wigs through a metal detector. And I don't think if you're suffering from hair loss with from cancer or a medical diagnosis, that's a way that you should honor your crown. So I'm always here to add value. I love my 10K card. I got it a few months ago, and I was really tired of passing out paper cards. My bill from the printer was relatively high all the time because I was always passing out cards, and people were always asking me for a card because I'm in the hair industry, and so that's how we network a lot, because I'm an OG. So this whole digital world since the pandemic has really opened me up and made me level up my skills, my approach to how I'm going to network and collaborate with people in the industry to touch people's lives, because I'm always here to help and to help myself and to spread self-love. I have overcome a lot of challenges. So and I have a lot of initiatives that I'm passionate about. I'm passionate about 1 in 3 Black men being in prison and people not talking about it because one of them is my son, who is a nonviolent offender and afflicted with addiction and mental health. I have, who is 39, and I have a 37-year-old daughter who is autistic, African American, and Angela, I resonate with you. But thank God she lives independently. We've always affirmed her highest good, that, you know, we would diss her disability and she would not be one of those Black women who had a disability and who would just sit in the dining room behind the curtain and nobody not know her. So she works as a dishwasher. She's always happy. When I called her this morning, I was like, "How are you, Dorena?" She's like, "I'm happy." And I'm just always overjoyed, and she's my hero. And I just love her tenacity. I'm always open to talk about prison reform. I don't know a lot. I'm one of those mothers who have kind of suffered in silence because my son was most likely to succeed. And I'm like, how did we get there? But he has told me that it's not my fault. And I was one of the best moms, and he likes to get high. So I don't know what to do with that. You keep doing what you're doing. But I do think that it's very terrible that 1 in 3 Black men are in prison, and most of them are nonviolent offenders. And so I'm always open to learn more about that space and be open to know what I could do to help my son be a better person as he navigates that prison compound, whatever that is. But other than that, my passion lies with helping women look better in their wigs. I don't call them wigs, I call them girlfriends. And I think that Black women are some of the most beautiful women in the world. I've been blessed to travel as a military spouse all over the United States and Europe. And so when I see a Black woman who doesn't have a nice wig, it just bothers me because I'm sorry, but the hair game is too big and it's a lot of crap out there. Thanks, Val. I love you. You really know how to take hold and take charge, and I've been in the room with you a lot, and I appreciate your intellect. But if anyone doesn't have the 10K card, please click on my link and try the 7-day trial. Sean Lashkey, he has really held my hand. I mean, I love his $1 million smile. I can't say enough. I'm really passionate about being a humanitarian. I love humans. I don't care what color you are, but I'm very pro-Black, and I love my Black people. I love being Black. I know that we have a lot to learn, and we have a lot of places to grow, and it's a great time to be an American, to be in this country, and to see my people flourish, because it all happens, like Angela said, with your mindset. And it is, you do have to change your mindset, because it's not always a race thing. It's not always about whether I'm a Black woman. You know, I know it's like hard to have trust issues, but we have to trust each other to level up. And I trust Mr. Sean 100%. I've seen him grow. Don't look like him, and he commands a presence as a king every time. And anywhere he is, I try to be, and I just highly respect that. So I love all things beauty. I think we're really beautiful, and if anybody needs my wig coaching services and they want to know more about not looking crazy when they go out with their wigs, or, you know, plastering stuff on their hairline when they have a hairline, or doing all these things that.
Well, let me ask you a question. Are you selling products through your 10K card? Do you have a link there? I was gonna go look at it, but I was listening to you.
I don't. I just have my salon link there where I have my private wig boutique. I'm not selling, like, I don't have like a specific link for my wigs yet. I'm working on that. I also sell CBD, so I do have a link for my CBD. I'm a part of a all-Black woman CBD company, the first one in the United States. They're out of Chicago, and I love this company. It's third-party tested. It's organic. It has changed my life. It's helped me come off of 20 different medications. My daughter, who's autistic, during the pandemic, I thought that I was going to have to put her on very strong psychotropic drugs like Xanax, or just because she was isolated and she wasn't working. But I found the gummies from Wakana, and I mean, she's like, "Don't come over my house without those gummies, Mom," because they help her sleep and they help with anxiety. That's one of the things that I love about the new initiative with CBD. So I do have that link on my card. But I am working on maximizing my 10K card and just making the time. I mean,
so that's really what it's about, is finding ways to maximize the card, because like you said, the days of passing out a card, people throw the cards. I hate to say it, I throw people's card down. I'll be like, "Where's the card? Like, what did I do with the card?" I'm asking my husband, "People gave us the card not even an hour ago. Did they give you the card?" He'd be like, "No, they gave you the card." I'm like, "Well, I don't lost the card, so let's call the people." Them days, it's just too much going on with all of that. So I love that, and I love the beauty. Listen, then I'm gonna get back on track. Everybody else is on the stage, but where was you at about 2 years ago? Because I had cut all my hair off, and before I did that, I was like, "Well, I want to figure out how to just wear my hair short," because I wasn't sure I wanted to cut it all off to this short style. So I went to and got a wig, right? But that was my first time, and nobody was really with me. And so I was in the little beauty supply store trying them on. So I came back, I took a picture, put on Facebook, and one of my friends who always wears beautiful wigs, she was like, "Girl, if you do not take that off, what is that on your head?" I'm like, "Oh my God." I'm like, she was like, "Meet me back at that beauty supply right now." We went down there, and she helped me pick out the bombest pixie cut. Look, but I got it together now, so I love it. Beauty is $1 billion industry, sis. So I think you're on track with your passion and your goals, and absolutely find ways to maximize by utilizing the 10K card. Put those links on there so easily when people see your social media marketing that you're doing, it's an easy just fit. Get to that 10K card and order those products.
Thank you. I'm learning. I've had to learn a lot in a little bit of time. I was divorced 32 years. All my children are grown. The youngest is 27. So I'm 60. Mom has had to learn a lot, but I'm excited. I mean, I'm really excited for my life. I wouldn't have had it any other way. I would have never tested the water if I would have never spoke out and got out of that marriage. I mean, everyone thought that we had the perfect marriage. We were married 32 years. But when you're military and you don't get help for your PTSD, it just goes into a different arena. And I just wasn't trying to take that anymore. But I'm loving my new life. I'm loving helping women more with their wig needs. And I'm passionate about a legacy of diversity. And that's what I love about the 10K card. It has nothing to do with black or white, even though an African-American man owns it. Mr. Sean goes on any stage and Clubhouse, and he represents himself with that $1 million smile, just amazing. And I've seen him work magic with this card, and I'm just excited to try to expand my horizons with it. So I'm here.
Stay in these Clubhouse streets, as they say, and build yourself. No, let me say what I really feel. Build your ass.
That's right, girl.
At the table that you don't even think you belong at. Get your ass to the table, grab a seat. Even if you don't provide a whole lot of value, you will get there. Build the bridge and get there.
I'm really happy that you said that, Valerie, because this Clubhouse, if you're just here just to like hang out and listen, you'll just stay broke. But it is a lot of money up in these Clubhouse streets from what I've seen, and I've been in since January. And I'm a serial entrepreneur, and I'm a great businesswoman. But the digital thing is kind of like trying to divide me, but I'm not going to let that stop me. But thanks so much for the encouragement. And I thought it was very nice that you said that it's $1 billion industry just here in Clubhouse.
Man, if you don't know that, then you need to take a sip of coffee, because this Clubhouse Streets is $1 billion free university. I mean, you're in some. I got books worth of notes that I don't know, but be strategic about it. Be strategic. Because beginning I was in here and just all over the place, just soaking up so much knowledge. And I was like, oh my God, I got a headache now. I got too much going on. But then
I got gagged a little bit. I got gagged, and first I had a bad taste in my mouth. But I just was like, you know what? I just have to know that just like anything else, there's people out here that's going to try to get over. But one thing, I have to do the work. And I've learned, like, I'm not giving up my money if I'm not willing to do the work.
Absolutely. So you'll figure out the true, genuine people. Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right,
Absolutely.
Kate, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Lou Ann, are you there?
Good morning, Royal family. Thank you again, 10K Cards, Mr. Sean, for having the room and for having the challenge. I just started with 10K. Can't remember now if it was yesterday or the day before yesterday, because I'm running every day, all day. I am Lou Ann Jefferson. I am working and living in Michigan. I'm originally from Indiana. I am in the athletics realm. So I'm so glad that I actually saw this room today, because I had a quick question, Mr. 10K Sean. Are there any provisions for, I want to sell the card, vend the card to businesses, so my banker, I just happened to run into him at a festival last night, and I showed him the card, and we were talking, and I want to get him the card, but have him have his bank actually buy the card, because even myself, my work buys the card for me, but we're just wondering how it would work when you separate from the company. So I don't know if there's a way to sell a certain number of cards to a business, and then they can have it updated for the new employee once one separates, or the person who already has a card can buy out the card. What would a transition look like? Because that's a big business. I know for a fact that my cards, my personal hard physical cards, are two-sided. They're multicolored. There's a photo of me on them, and they cost for $250. I believe they were like $80 a box. So $100 for 10,000 cards. Which my one thing to you is maybe we change this to infinity cards, because this is really infinite. This is
let me be clear. So what is exactly your question? So you want to know that if you pitch the card to your banker, and your banker to a business, okay, yeah. To a business, and they purchase the card, then what?
How can the card be transitioned? Because people come and go in work, right? Mm-hmm. So if you have, I'm just making up numbers, 10 employees, and 1 year, 2 of them leave, well, you have to turn around and buy 2 more cards, and what happens to the cards the other people already had? Is there any way to vend it to the business so they actually kind of own the cards, and then you can have them updated to whoever you want?
Are you there? But I'm gonna, if I'm not mistaken, Gina, are you there? You can help me if I'm wrong on this, but I believe if the business buys the card, like for their employees, then if they're buying it's going to be the individual's card, not the business card, the individual card. And then if that individual ever leaves that company, then and they need to update it, depending on whatever their links are, they kind of tie them into that furniture store, that whatever, the record store or whatever. Then they can, right now, currently, you can use the update card sheet. It's like a dot form, and then you jot form and you fill that up for Sean and them to make the updates for you. But I believe in the next month or 60 days or so, you'll be able to start making your own updates yourself. So if the person leaves and goes somewhere else, they can make their own updates. So, but let me confirm that with Sean, but I'm thinking that's it. Okay, but
I'm just trying to make it. No, I get just trying to figure out a way that, because again, I say if a business has 200 people that work there and everyone gets a card, I'm not sure that they're gonna. And I know it's the same with hard cards because they get used, but I don't know how that works if you give them something that's like you don't. Usually a business don't give somebody their computer to take when they leave. You know what I mean? I don't know how to thin this and make it seem like it's cool.
And I could be wrong, but only thing I would think about that, it's almost the same thing. Yeah, you can buy business cards for $25. I mean, it's $100 for the card. I mean, that's the basic card unless they customize it, and then they're paying, an extra for the blue diamonds to customization. But let's just say it's the standard card, and then it's a $10 annual fee. I mean, so maybe that's something that the employee pays if they're still with the company. They're paying that maybe out of their payroll check when it's time for their card to renew or something like that. So, but I'm sure, Sean could figure that out. And I'm sure he's already probably doing that. I'm sure. There's plenty of businesses that have bought the card for their employees.
Yeah, and then my question was, I didn't ever get any blueprint on the cards and didn't even know about the $10 annual fee. I don't know how I missed that, but.
Okay, so when you say blueprint, you mean like terms and conditions after you purchase it?
Correct.
Okay. We'll get Sean to get you something.
So yes, have a wonderful, blessed day.
You're welcome. Thank you, Queen.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Let me reset the room really quick. Forgive me if I pronounce your name wrong. Let me see. Asha?
You got it right the first time. Good morning. It's
Asia. Perfect.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you. And I rarely speak on the stages, but I always say okay, don't call me when I start my workout. And every single time,
it's like a workout.
But I am.
That just means that we just pumping you up. See, you all pumped up now, so you got no choice but let it out.
That's right. I got to get it in. Good morning, everybody. My name is Asia, and I'm a realtor in Southern California. I focus on Pasadena, California. And I am a probate specialist and a senior real estate specialist. But I have a passion for helping young single women, encourage them to purchase homes before they get in a relationship or married, and try and encourage them and teach them that is an asset. It is not something that should be a negative, as some of them think that a man will view it as a negative, that a woman doesn't need them. And I'm passionate about doing my part in making a dent in the affordable housing arena, and hope to one day have my own tiny house community. So I've had a really rough last 2 weeks, but I am going to join the challenge, and I'm here to learn. And of course, I'll have to link up with Sean to do some customization. But I am excited to be on this platform, and excited to utilize the card and work with everyone here to all.
Started using the card yet?
You know what? I really minimally.
Okay.
And I say that because I've pretty much completely, my life is completely shut down the last 2 weeks. So it has been minimal. I've been sharing with personal friends who own their own business, and that's about it.
Okay. I'm also a realtor, so if there's any questions I can help you. My card, I did customize my card around specific things for my business. So the customization, that's something that I really like, because it's important for me for mentees that I have and new mentees that are always reaching out to me, so I can quickly gather that information while I'm on the go. Buyers and sellers with, you can tell the customization by the blue diamond. Quickly being able to gather the information about a buyer or seller, because that has been a big thing for me when I'm always on the go trying to write on a piece of paper, my little notepad that I keep in my seat next to me, so I can write down notes about things when people call me. So now I can just quickly gather that information, and I get a lot of investors that reach out to me. So that's been huge. And the first time home buyer, I always get that text message. I'm just trying to learn about the home buying process. Do you have something you can send me? So now I don't have to keep trying to just forward that email. They can use that and click on the link to get that. So there's absolutely, and I'm not sure what your niche is. So in real estate, the card is not just for real estate, but always try to niche down and determine what your business is and be strategic about your business so that you can utilize the card to help you elevate your business. That's one benefit of the card, right? Obviously, and then sharing the card, not just for the monetary thing, but I mean, at the end of the day, why not make some money on sharing such a great benefit to someone? So that's another benefit about that.
I'm definitely going to link up with the affiliate. And thank you for offering. I'll probably reach out to you if I have a question. I appreciate all the positive energy and everybody up there that wants to assist and encourage.
Absolutely. You're welcome.
Tammy.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
I am good.
Tell us about yourself, Queen.
I'm Tammy. I actively volunteer with Habitat. Well, I'm not actively volunteering as of the past week.
Now, Tammy, you normally have way more energy than you got right now.
I know. I've been having like muscle spasms. I hurt my back when my kids were younger.
Mm-hmm.
Packing everything in the stroller and bringing them in because it was raining. So just making one trip because you can't leave them in the house and get the groceries, and you can't leave them in the car and bring the so it was one of those things. So yeah, every once in a while when I lift too heavy or do something, I'll get like muscle spasms in my back. So yeah,
well, it's kind of healing. So we know that you're a 10K supporter. How has the card helped you in your business, Tammy?
Well, I have two businesses actually. I have a development corporation that's dormant, and what I do in that one is I actively volunteer with Habitat to get ground up experience so I can get a general contractor's license and a roofing contractor's license. And
awesome.
I have a lawn care company, and we specialize in HOA maintenance. So all I've really done was make sure everybody else gets a 10K card. I really haven't used it as far as my business goes. So I told Sean that I'm going to start and do better with as far as because I think that everybody's an affiliate. You've been an affiliate all your life, so you
absolutely
just got support. So yeah, just getting in and becoming an affiliate, and it's something that pays you. So you never gotten paid for it. Your word of mouth, all of the stuff you've ever talked about or suggested someone do, you're doing it in your day-to-day life always. And God knows we've been affiliates for Samsung, Nike, and you buying the old Jordans as new Jordans today. Yeah, all of that. So our community has definitely been the heartbeat when it comes to affiliate marketing. We just don't know how to monetize. Well, it's not something we think about as far as monetization and things of that nature. So
absolutely. In the society we live in today, everybody needs multiple streams of income. And hopefully we all learn that with COVID shut down, something shut the world down. And then a lot of people, you realize like, oh my God, how quickly things can just be taken away, just a snap of a finger. So hopefully we've all figured out or looking into ways to monetize on multiple streams of income. Find that passion, find something, connect with people, ask someone if they can mentor you. Hey, just do it for free sometimes, just to get value back to someone who has the experience. But find a way, as I said, build a table. I'm always going to try to find a way to build a table, even in my most uncomfortable zone. I'm going to do it anyway because that's the only way to push past fear. And we talked about mindset earlier because it's only in my mind, right? So push past that fear and make it happen. Then we already know you're a beast, and I listen to you on a lot of the other stages. I share with you sometimes, and so I respect you for just being the queen and the beast that you are. So for some of you haven't heard Tammy speak, when she's really feeling better, you definitely follow her and hear that queen speak, because she will pump you up
I just been wanting that, everybody to hear you talk, because, you be trying to sit in the background like you ain't doing amazing stuff. So I just kind of bring you up and always want to hear you talk, because you are doing a lot of good things. So, and people should know about that.
I appreciate it. Well, real estate is my thing and nothing else. I'm moving into the short-term rental space. So I spent 20 plus some years in property management, running some large management companies, and then doing real estate, selling real estate for over 7 years now. And God has blessed me in that business space. So I'm just blending the two and finding my way. So I hope my goal was by my birthday, which is July 17th. So I'm a little bit behind my goal, but that's okay. I'm coming.
There's nothing wrong with that. Like, my sons will be, tomorrow's the 4th of July. My sons will be 23 tomorrow. And so, yep,
that's such great men born in the month of July, Cancer babies.
Hey,
my grandson will be born today. I'm waiting. Y'all send prayers for my daughter. Her name is Janelle Brown. She is giving birth today, so she's probably over there in quite a bit of pain right about now at the hospital. So we're waiting on Mr. Amari Brown to be born.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes, awesome. Sean, are you here with us, sir?
Sean has probably ducked off, and he's probably doing a million things.
Sean dipped off. So let's see, who do we have in the room? Is anybody would like to come up to the stage and ask a question? So we're here talking about the 10K card, and right now there is a 7-day challenge. So you can DM Sean, I am in, to join on that 7-day challenge. So part of the things with that 7-day challenge is show you how you can make $1,000, right? So some people like $1,000. Like, that's not the point. It's not really just the money, the $1,000. Yes, the money is important, but also to help you push past some of those challenges and those fears and just taking action. So one of my favorite things that I always say to myself or my mentees is to plan, because P is planning, L is lead generating, A is appointment setting, and N is negotiating, because everything else you're either delegating, automating, or eliminating, right? Because that shit don't need to be in the mix if it don't work. If it don't work, eliminate it, right? And always just stick to the plan at the end of the day. So I'll say it again. You're planning, you're lead generating, you're appointment setting, and you're negotiating, right? Because everything else don't matter. So within that 7-day challenge, you are going to DM 25 people. You're going to call 25 people. You will text 25 people and present on some platform, right, of 25 people or more, right? That is the goal. So the digital card, we're talking about your 10K digital card. If you have a business, I don't care what the business is, you want your business to be digital, right? On a digital platform. We are past those days where we're just passing out a card or word of mouth. I mean, word of mouth is always going to be golden, right? But even with that, in that word of mouth, someone is still trying to tell someone like, oh, yes, call this person, do this, do that. But how do they pass on your information? They're writing it on a piece of paper. We're past that. Get yourself a digital card to help elevate your business. The customization within the digital card is powerful. So I used to use Linktree, but Linktree cannot touch what the 10K card has to offer. And just for the basic 10K card of $100, right? And there's only a $10 fee per year. You cannot beat that. I'm not paying a monthly fee per se, right? So I love the 10K card. It has been a game changer, and I'm sharing it with any and everybody. The QR code, having the ability I was on a Zoom call yesterday with some 3 other people and a lender and a builder, because myself and 3 other ladies, well, 2 of them are my sorors, but we have come together and built a business together. We call it Black Girl Development, and we're going to be building some houses, and we've targeted Atlanta, Georgia, because 2 of them live in Atlanta and 2 of us live somewhere else, but I'm always in Atlanta, so we chose Atlanta, Georgia. So we're going to be building. The goal right now, we have 1 lot, and we have our eye on 2 other lots. So we're hoping to solidify those 3 other lots, and we will break ground on 3 single-family homes. One of them, the goal would be to do low to moderate income families, but the other 2 are 500 plus price points. So I'm super excited about that. Have never built a house before per se for someone else. I've done custom builds of my own home, so I got enough to kind of get in the dirt and play. But I'm excited about that and the partnership I built with these three other ladies that are dear. Two of them are dear to me, and one of them is someone new, but that's okay, and we're building that relationship, so I'm excited. But with that digital card, I was on that Zoom card, and Zoom meeting yesterday, and I had my QR code as my face. So, of course, that just instantly was a discussion topic. Like, girl, what is that? Well, pull out your phone, and with your QR code, they can pick up my digital card. So people are asking me about that all the time. So in a little while, I'm going to do a post on my social media page, my Facebook page, of my digital card to pick up more conversation. So everywhere I go, I'm always trying to collaborate, and my goal everywhere I go is to connect with 10 people. So whether I get 10 people's names, I'm always going to make sure that I give my card out to 10 people. That is my number, is 10. Every single day. 10 is the number. And I was on a platform with someone else, Najee, and he said he was in a room and he just airdropped his card. I was like, damn, I didn't think about that one. So just think of you in the nail shop. I was in the nail shop yesterday. So I was like, let me pull out my phone. And I just airdrop it. I know people, they don't know who I am per se, but you can just airdrop your stuff. Just think about that. That's stupid. That's just stupid though. So I'm always.
Excuse me.
Yes, ma'am.
Sorry, but is the airdrop a button on the card, or do you just have to open up your own airdrop and make it happen?
You open up your own airdrop, make it happen. Yeah, I don't know, Sean. I don't think he could add that, but maybe he could. Look, Sean be coming up with some stuff. Sean just start talking, and all of a sudden the idea pop in his mind. And all of a sudden he'll come up and make something on a card. So I love Sean, and it's amazing just to be able to have access to him at this point in the 10K card journey, right? Because at some point, while he would love to be here every single day, and that he might be every single day, right? But just the opportunity to be able to connect with him every single day while I'm trying to still build out my card to its capacity, my business to its capacity, however, in the best way possible to do that. And to be able to talk to the founder, the creator of that is phenomenal, right? So just do what it takes at the end of the day. I don't care. As Nike say, just do it. There's been plenty of days where I've been in my closet. I love my closet, my prayer closet. I call it, it's my clothes, my sheet closet, but it is also my prayer closet. And plenty of days I've been in that closet, pacing the floor, on the floor, crying. My stomach hurt, like, oh my God, I'm so nervous. I don't want to do this. But you get up and you do that shit anyway. You can't be more passionate about starting your own business than going to work. I don't know, has everybody seen that? I think it's a TikTok video going around where the person is like, oh my God, I do not want to fake this anymore and go into this job, right? We've all been there. You had a job, you're like, I do not want to go to this damn job, right? So, and at some point, you either just gonna open those wings and fly and jump, bump your head, get up and keep it moving. Or you can stay. Nothing's wrong with working for anybody. Don't get me wrong. Nothing is wrong with that. But if you want to start a business, you have a passion to start a business, then get going. Let's go. Let's do it. Get going. So that's enough of my preaching for today. Miss Katina, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you doing?
I'm doing awesome, Queen. Well, will you be so kind to tell us about yourself, and I'm going to check you out. If you have a 10K card, tell us how you're using your 10K card. That would be great.
Okay, so I'm a general contractor from the state of Florida, and I have consulting business as far as code enforcement and also licensed insurance agent and a couple of other things. But I need to get with Sean because I need to leverage my 10K card. I do have a 10K card, but I haven't leveraged it, and I know there's more than what it is, and because I've been looking at other people's cards, and I need to leverage it. So,
do you have your link in your card in your profile? Let me see on IG.
Yeah, it's there, but it's not like I can go to somebody else's page and I can push their link and it goes to their card, but mine won't do that. So that's why I said I need to get with Sean to make sure my card is acclimated to do everything for my notary business and for all the businesses I have. And
okay. So one of the things I'll send to you, will DM you, is the update form. It's a job form. So when you update it, you can just put the links that you want for the business, and then they will make those links tied to I like to call them mini apps. I'm not really sure. I should ask John what the proper name is. He calls them, but I call them the mini apps, or like your social media platform. So after you have those, then you have like your business. So I have a Front Door Lux Living, which is my short-term vacation rental business. So I have a link for that. So I just had to put that on that update form. So I'll send you that, and or if you're trying to customize your card, so that on mine I have 4 blue diamonds, and those were customization things that I wanted for him to build out. And then also on that update card, I put that on that update card and just wrote out exactly what I wanted, and they were able to do that. So depending on how more difficult yours might be, I don't know, but yeah, that definitely probably be an intimate conversation with him. But if it's some of the things that I just mentioned to you would help you, I will DM you the update.
Thank you. That will definitely help.
Okay, perfect. I will do that. Awesome. Perfect. So, who else? Anybody in the audience have a question, would like to come up to the stage and ask a question? Maybe you're trying to get your business started, or you just want to invite some people up.
Miss Ballard, maybe you should just go over the whole process of the 7-day challenge.
Okay. So I'm going to go over it. I might miss a little something, and I apologize. I have not been on here for the last week. I had some personal things I had to take care of. So when I jumped on the day, I know he was talking about the 7-day challenge. So the 7-day challenge is for you to make $1,000. And within that 7 days, you're going to DM Sean. It says, I'm in to join the 7-day challenge. So you need to DM 25 people. You're going to call 25 people. You're going to text 25 people. And in some form or fashion, you're going to present with 25 or more on some type of platform. So like here, we are here. There's 20 of us here now. So we're a little short of that. So that may not work right now, but you're going to send that to Sean. And the goal of that one is to share your business, the digital business card, right? But the only way you're going to do that is to what? Is to lead generate. And I said that in my plan, that plan that I have. P for planning, L stands for lead generating. So what better way to lead generate is to reach out. So I said I do 10 a day. So I need to push that up to an extra 15 to get to 25, which is not a problem because I don't mind sharing my business. It may not be for you, but it might be for your mama, your cousin, your bird, your dog. I don't care. You don't know who needs your business if you don't share it. If you're a secret agent, you're guaranteed you won't get no business because nobody knows you even exist. All right? So join the 7-day challenge. This is a great opportunity to get out of your comfort zone to push your business forward. Why not do it with a group of people? You can come back here every single day. Every single day, Sean has his room open at 10 a.m. and at 10 p.m. so that you can connect with not just me, but everybody that's on this platform, right? People come in all the time to talk about their business. I love it. And I hear other people, like, different ways that they're using the card. So I'm like, oh, wow, I didn't think about that. Like I talked about the airdrop. So awesome, phenomenal way to connect and learn. So sometimes we've gone through, if you have your 10K card and you're not sure how to connect your 10K card on your social media platforms, we've done that so that you could go step by step by step through some of your social media platforms so that you can get your card connected. Like on LinkedIn, for example, if you're on LinkedIn, how to put your LinkedIn card, like my LinkedIn profile, it shows up not just as a link, but it's a feature. So as soon as you go to my LinkedIn profile, you see my 10K card like front and center. That's huge, right? I don't want it to be hidden somewhere down at the bottom. So we've gone through, that's just an example of one of the things that we do. So if you're trying to get your 10K card set up, let's do that tonight. I'll just say that tonight because I'm going to have to jump off soon because I'm babysitting my granddaughter because my daughter is in the hospital having her second baby. So my baby is getting restless. So, Sean, are you back, sir?
Nope. Okay. So based upon what I said, does anybody have any questions? Or would anybody from the audience like to come up? Just raise your hand and I'll bring you to the stage.
I do. This is Katina.
Yes, ma'am.
So you're going to go over tonight on how to connect the 10K card to the different social platforms or just the LinkedIn platform?
No, we do several of them. So we could do LinkedIn. We could, if you don't have it on IG, some people didn't have it on IG. We can show you how through your settings that you could put it in your settings so that instead of typing out, you could just type in Valley 10K and automatically it's there. Like if I'm texting somebody, so you could embed it in your text settings so that it's a shortcut. I mean, so yeah, we'll go through that. Trying to think, what was the other one that we did? We could talk about the QR code. So there's a couple of things that we did. And that just happened one night. Somebody asked a question, and then we started doing that a couple of nights by walking through some of the settings that you could do just to kind of make sure that you got your card up and out there at least. Let's, you know, as Sean would say, let's go, right? You know, when you go is if you get that card set up.
Right. So for the QR code, I signed up with I'm a notary agent as well. So that code, I would like it to be on a platform because they said it would do a code for me, but if I do the code with 10K first and then send them the code to add it to their to the website, then that would be better, correct?
Say it one more time. I'm sorry. What are you saying?
The platform that I signed up with for the notary signing agent, they said it would do me a code.
Okay.
But if I do it with 10K, would that be better? So when they get that code, everything will show up on that other platform. It's just instead of just the notary information. Correct?
Yes. Like if you PTR and pull your screen down, you'll see my QR code. And the reason why it would be better if you do it through Sean is so that when they, just like QR code, then it pulls up your 10K card. So if your notary one, I don't think, and I could be wrong, I don't think theirs is going to connect you back to your 10K card.
Right, it wouldn't. Yeah.
Right, right. So if you do it through Sean, so like if you pull down your screen, you'll see my QR code. So when someone takes a picture of it, just like QR code, then my 10K card, all my stuff pulls up.
Correct. Okay.
You can use that for Zoom if you're doing a Zoom meeting for your clients on something. Then you can use your QR code as your face for your Zoom.
Okay, great.
Awesome.
Thank you. So I'll be back on at 10 p.m. tonight, correct?
Yes, ma'am. You're welcome. Let's see. Anybody else have any other questions?
I'm sorry, I missed it. So 10 p.m. tonight under this room. So will it be under 10K cards?
Yes, it's always under 10K cards. Sean opens the room every day at 10 a.m. and 10 p.m.
Great, thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Well, Sean, if you're not back, Sean, then I'm going to go ahead and just end the room. I'm going to jump off. Sean, he has the room set up, so it might just be Sean sitting up here if you all choose to stay, but I'm going to have to jump off unless someone else, another moderator up here would like to take over. If not, then I'm going to...
You can go ahead and end. I'm sure.
You do 10. Okay, I appreciate you. All right, I will see whoever comes back at 10. I'll see you then. All right. I appreciate you. Okay, bye-bye.
So, Tammy, are you taking over?
Oh, I was going to end the room for it. Did you guys have any more questions?
Oh, no.
So, how have you been? What have you been doing? You done built your million toes? You know I don't take offense to that because, you know, I'm like, let me answer all of my, I know people are like, I answered that question 6 weeks ago and she just answered it. I'm just sitting here answering everybody's questions. So maybe I'll leave the house today.
I'm not sure. Man, it's pouring down, raining in Tampa, Florida. It's raining so hard.
Well, you know, we're that very bad storm, so it's like a tropical storm or something else. Once they name it, I get pretty much in the books to slam into somebody. So
yeah, I've been getting called to be deployed for my claim adjuster's license, but I have elected not to do so just a bit. So I'm trying to see first. Who's gonna
until I guess by Monday we'll know where it touches down at. So
yeah, I want the most money for my buck because I won't be able to do any construction. So let me go do the claim adjusters.
Yeah. Well, I guess if nobody has any more questions, and Sean has moved himself to the audience, or somebody moved Sean to the audience, so I don't know why he's down there.
Oh shoot! I think I accidentally did that because somebody was calling me. I'm pulling back up.
He's not paying attention. But I know the card has Sean said the other day, like he's going to make for the Clubhouse 2.0 and for the short-term rentals with Jay Massey, the Cash Flow Diary. They make a networking card, so that way you can find all of the people that are in the Cash Flow Diary, and or either I was about to say Pastor Alvin and Uncle Alvin 2.0 live group. That it's a networking card. So like you were asking about the business in earlier. So, you know, because most people pay for their employees to get a business card anyway. So, and most times when the employee does leave, they'll just like, I'm no longer here, but here's my business card. I'm gonna get some new business cards. So that's basically what it is. Just the same way you get your business card a facelift, and that's kind of like the same thing. So
yeah, I was just trying to see how it could be transitioned because I just think that I don't know, just because of the nature of it, because it's electronic like that, I just don't know if businesses will buy into it for their employees that way. Unless they give them like a group rate or something. I don't know.
I mean, it's a lot of, like Anthony Glenn is using it for his realtors. Like each realtor gets a card, you know, and then they customize it to, even if your company buys it, the realtor still goes in and they customize their own card. So, and then if it's just like, let's say 10K has a networking card. It's customized to where it networks, and you can find anybody under that network that's associated with 10K. So, yeah, whatever he tailors it to whatever the business need is. So I just don't even think about that part. If I tell somebody they need a 10K card, and I'm like, he can jump on a Zoom call with you and further tailor it, because he knows the ins and outs of that. And that's just like, you know, if you're in front of the house and you own the restaurant, you can't go into detail as to what the chef did because you're not the chef. So it's like, I can let you talk to after a certain point, it's like, I can let you talk to the chef that created it. Like, okay, let me let you talk to him, because he'll say something and they're like, well, she didn't tell me that. I'm like, cause she don't know. She's not a chef. Like, if I own I own it. It's a certain point where I step out, and the person that created it, it's a certain point where I step out, and then that person can answer all those in-depth questions or whatever else. You're just kind of bringing them there and saying how this will be good for your company. And then if their company is interested, you know, they kind of get on from there. But yes, I appreciate you guys being here, and I think we will be back I know we'll be back at 10 o'clock sharp, because Sean always is back at 10 o'clock sharp. So I'm going to go ahead and end the room. If you guys have any more questions, just DM Sean. If 10K cards, you can DM, like he says, I'm in to join the challenge. And just don't stress out about, what if this won't, how do I do that? Because he's going to walk you through all of that. So he'll walk you through all of that and answer all the questions you might have. So feel free to text the number that's in his bio if you need any help with that.
Thanks, Tammy. Feel better.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Kita yung code generator.